video.
We're live.
We're live.
Oh, he can't win. This is the best creature.
He quit.
This is the best stream.
This is the best podcast ever.
For today.
Fucking
this
quit.
This is the best podcast ever.
No,
today.
not today.
And then every time we do one, it's gonna be the best one.
The best podcast you will ever listen to. Not even if you like sports or something.
Fuck that.
Or if you
Fuck
like
sports.
like weather or NPR. No. This is the best podcast.
I wouldn't mess around. NPRs are pretty powerful.
Listen, he's
here. I'm sorry.
Dan has his hand up, so he's offering himself as a tribute. So what do you want to do? What?
Someone gotta tweet this out.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I will tweet this right now from my computer.
I would tweet it from my phone.
This is
I will also tweet it
So I
from
brought
my
my
best
iPad in here.
stream ever. This is the best.
Welcome to the pre-show here,
ever.
where we all retweet
Ever.
Seamus's tweet.
I'm waiting for James.
Are you waiting?
Someone's waiting for me. I already tweeted. Oh, well, there it is. You guys don't have to wait for anything. Retweet him.
Okay, so let's all go to @Kutra on
Fuck being original. I'm gonna do this shit out of
Krutertlek.
this. Check it out. You ready for this?
Check it out.
I retweeted it, but I'm also going to copy his link.
Oh,
there it is.
That's the
Retweet with a quote.
Hey,
quote.
James, you need to watch this. James.
check it.
Quoted.
I don't even need to fucking
Paste.
do my own shit.
I got him.
Creature.
I retweeted for him.
My phone's going
While
off.
he
like-
What
used
you know
my
about that?
finger.
What
Some
do
type
you know
of
about that?
Nintendo
Hey,
DS
Jesus.
stick.
Whoa, look at that. That's
With the
originality. I got it.
Is
I quoted.
Those
Back.
quotation marks.
What? Quote.
The thing is, they automatically were put in there for me. Didn't
you
even
have to
need
type
to do that.
time.
Hit quote, done deal.
It's
I'm just gonna retweet yours.
it's
You can't retweet a retweet.
I just retweeted your retweet.
God damn it, you've blown up my
You
phone.
retweeted his quote retweet.
I retweeted his quote retweet.
I'm gonna quote his retweet of my quoted retweet.
delicious.
What?
You can't quote a double quoted.
No, you can't double quote a double retweet.
I can't, but I'm gonna retweet it. Double retweeted the quote of the retweet tweet.
Holy
We got another retweet coming in.
Got another retweet coming in.
Got another retweet
This is
coming in.
live. We got another retweet
Just
coming
got
in.
another notification for that.
All right, I got it.
That only took 10 minutes.
I typed it out.
You just arrived
I'm the
by-
worst texter ever. No, I already retweeted yours. I retweeted.
He has his
James
first
retweeted
word
it.
done.
Creature Talk is back. This time it's awfulicious. Office-licious.
Office-licious.
Awfulicious?
No,
That makes
but,
it sound
but
awful.
Office
Awfulicious?
hyphen licious.
Awful-licious.
Awful.
Oh, I think I spelled licious wrong, so it's like liscuis.
Oh my
I don't even have you guys'
Office
other
liscuis.
tweets in here.
All right, check it out. You ready? You ready for a new one? I'm
What?
gonna do another one. This is
No.
a double whammy.
I think The Office is really
I
bringing
only
out
have
the best in
three.
us here.
Impossible.
This is a good one. It's done. It's done. Listen, you guys thought I couldn't do it. I just did it.
What did he do?
I just did it.
You eat your
I'm
microphone.
kinda
Oh my
scared.
god.
I don't know what he did,
Nope.
but they tweeted something. He did an original.
Dude,
That's,
he did an original tweet?
An original tweet.
I did an original
I'm gonna
tweet.
retweet his original
You got
tweet.
beat.
I did an original
Look
tweet
at that.
for him,
Dan is
Bam.
before you in the
Retweeted.
timeline.
It's too late. I'm quoting it.
and it took me 8 hours to.
Um,
I don't get quoted. I don't get quoted.
I
Fuck
can
your
quote
quotes.
you.
I mean,
I can quote everyone
You
in
know
one
what?
tweet.
hey, I can
my
quote
phone
you
just
in
rumbled.
one
I think
tweet.
somebody did something.
listen, I'm gonna
Thanks for
quote
coming out.
I'm gonna quote somebody else.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
gonna
No,
quote-
no.
See you next
can't-
week when we do this
hold
on
up.
Facebook.
Listen,
Hold
listen,
up.
listen.
There you
I'm gonna do something real quick.
We'll do a Tumblr.
give me a second.
Can I quote
Creature
myself? Not allowed to do that,
MySpace.
actually.
Oh man, I'm rolling.
I'm gonna.
You guys are turning me on right
I'm gonna
now. I
quote
got
somebody
I'm just
right
like,
now.
Check it out. No.
My
This,
No, no,
lap
no,
is
I'm-
rumbling.
I'm gonna. Not only am I going to quote Dan,
actually, I'm gonna steal.
but
a
I'm
quote
also going to
and gonna make it mine.
add Alex into it.
No.
So
I
he
just
won't even
took
know.
Eddie's original tweet that I retweeted, and now I'm quote tweeting it.
Holy shit.
Tweet.
No, check it out. No.
What's up?
Can you?
Homies and all.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You shout out my fan base.
Yeah.
You shout out my homies.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
He just
Yeah,
said,
dude.
Creature Talk homies.
There you go. You got quote tweeted.
I
is that? What
except
does your shirt
it's
say?
quoted Jordan sucks. I don't agree with that particularly.
Chi-Town.
Cheetown.
oh wait, now I can quote your quote.
T-Town.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen,
You
I got
can't
one more.
quote
I got
my
one more.
quote that I
It
got from
lets
his
me quote it.
original
It
tweet
lets
that I
me
retweeted.
quote
See
it.
what
It
needs to
lets
happen
me
here.
quote
No,
it.
no, you
You
can't.
quoted me.
You
See what
can't
needs to
quote
happen here.
the quote that I had stolen
is-
from his
He's a tweet
original
out.
retweet.
Shut the hell
A
up.
Twitterific.
Look,
Twitterific.
I ended it classy. Listen,
Uh-uh.
we are the creatures, are classy individuals, and I ended the quoting battle.
Quote tweeted with another quote
What?
tweet.
And I stole it.
What?
'Cause that's how I
World
did it.
Star.
Check it out.
What is this? Did you just tweet Did you just double quote tweet the retweet from his original tweet?
Yes. There's
Unprecedented.
there's multiple magnitude of
How do you
quotes
feel
in
about
that
that?
tweet.
How do you feel about that quote that I stole? That I clearly made it. I said it. I said it in the bathroom.
There's many quotes
Dude,
going on
you
here.
quoted my quote, but then you didn't quote his quote.
You know, I stole.
I couldn't add it all. I had to
You
remove
can't.
a
You
little
had to
bit.
credit the original Arthur with
Yeah.
the double
over
quote.
here.
Arthur?
The original
Arthur?
Arthur.
I didn't have enough characters to have.
Does
he know how to say
quote.
Well, you could have taken it
Arthur.
also.
Have him say mayonnaise.
Arthur.
Arthur.
Author?
Mayonnaise.
Well, someone else just
Say
quote-
mayonnaise.
Author.
Just quoted.
Author.
Say mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Listen, Edgar Allan
Said
Poe's gonna
fine.
be mad at me, but he's
He
dead.
He once
Mayonnaise.
used to say mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
You said-
Mayonnaise.
I remember mayonnaise from the Food Fiasco video.
Mayonnaise.
You're like, mayonnaise.
Sometimes the words they don't keep up with how fast I say them, and during
You're
the
talking
process,
to
they
a
just
bilingual individual.
So you're saying you
okay?
speak faster than you think?
I'm doing Streamception
Yeah.
right now.
How does that work?
Doesn't look like there's any more quotes.
It's like
It's fine. I said
it's
we're
like
gonna
I
end it with a
form a
classic
sentence
one.
in my head, and as I'm
Edgar Allan
speaking
Poe.
it out, I'm forming the next
Perfect.
sentence, and then the first sentence get clobbered
I don't know
up.
how that works.
So things like author.
I don't know how
means
someone
he's
can
dumb.
speak
Yeah.
faster than they
It's
think.
like a roadblock. It's like when you have too many cars getting off the off ramp at the same time. Those are my words.
Oh, okay.
And the highway is my thought process.
All right.
And then
It's rush hour
The cars
in my brain.
hit each
All the
other
time.
and
24/7. No stops.
Look at that.
And the exit has a McDonald's on it on the
What
right.
is that?
It's gonna happen.
On the
Streamception.
So you have to like go to the bathroom.
No, like right on the right side of the road as you get off. So it's that convenient. It's not a left. or
Okay, I
kick the
thought
other
you
way.
had to like the drive-through
No.
was on the right.
No.
Here comes the other one. Here comes the other one.
What?
Here it comes. It's gonna happen again.
What is that?
It's Streamception. Watch.
Oh,
Happened.
here it comes.
Yo, I can see two back of your heads. That's awesome.
I know. It's just gonna,
What?
it's gonna keep going.
are we?
The ripples.
It's gonna keep going. Come on. Here it comes.
It's so blown out at
That's
this point.
crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Creatureception.
World
Creature
star.
talkception. You're welcome.
Oh, I'm done quoting, I guess, for now. No
Yeah,
one
we
else-
did
Yeah, I'm good.
We did good. I'm gonna bring up the chat here so I can see what everybody's saying.
I didn't take it.
I've seen people
I'm also
already.
gonna bring up the chat that you're bringing
I
up.
got
Yo,
that
what
chat
the
right
fuck,
there.
dude?
I'm looking at the
There's
chat.
a chat right
I
there.
got
There could
the
be a chat.
The first
One
thing I
chat
saw
all
was
over the
play
place.
games,
We need
please. So
chat.
that
Yeah,
was,
we need
Yeah,
more.
we're
Okay.
that was a good
Chat
start.
up there.
We ordered the wall mount for the TV.
Really? Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Bigger than my head.
That way we don't have to be looking down on the phone.
So I can
'cause-
look at the chat and be like, hey,
Listen.
what did that person say? Okay,
Listen.
wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Go
scroll back down.
Scroll back.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Listen, I was gonna say, people usually when these goes up on the Creature Hub,
Uh-huh.
they're like, man, all of them are just like this.
Sitting
And
on
I
your phones, what a bunch of
understand that.
losers.
It's disrespectful. We should be doing eye
All right.
contact.
We good?
I'm just excited people are gonna get to see the back
No,
of my
I
head
get
a lot
it.
of the
Yeah.
I
There's a
get
lot
it.
of people
Yeah.
talking about like me and Seamus's facial hair because I shaved and Seamus grew it, so I guess I just kind of like.
Seamus
grew
has
his
facial
way.
How come we did this?
I've just been lazy.
They did that.
Oh, it wasn't like that the other day, was it?
Yes.
We
Okay.
can have a
Just looks
story. Do you want to tell the story of your barbershop
Oh,
experience?
Can he say some of those things?
I don't think so. I think it has to be heavily censored.
No, I could say it. I guess. I mean,
Somebody just found
it's not
out.
me that said it. It was fucking.
Check this one out. I don't know how long has this guy been around, but Foster the Canadian says, "Whoa, wait, is Sly a Latino?"
Whoa,
What?
Newsflash.
News flash. First you've heard of it, right here on the
right.
Creature
I thought you
Talk.
were Australian.
The best
You put the new intro song in
podcast
the
you've
Dropbox.
ever seen, ever.
Yes, I am a Latino.
funniest-
I was blessed with
This
that.
is
I
probably
can
the
send it to you probably.
You can be a Latino too if
You
you
want
want
me to
to.
send it
find this
Maybe-
type of stuff anywhere.
You know, someone
else,
made me
really.
an honorary black
Someone said
guy
I have
the
a
other day.
huge phone.
So can I be an honorary Latino as well?
Well, it's just
Well, it
the-
depends.
I like
You
the
gotta
new
eat my
phone. Is that the
cooking.
new iPhone
It's
7S?
real good.
I don't know.
Oh, is that a?
Someone
you
said
got-
I had a big
I don't know if I
phone.
do that.
Hello?
Oh,
Is that a new?
yeah.
Is that the new one?
Someone at PAX who came up to me, like, legitimately had a phone that was close to that size.
Yeah, it's probably the Note.
I don't
The-
remember what
the
it was. I was like,
Galaxy
is that
Note.
a tablet? He's like, no,
throw
it's my
that phone
phone.
away because it's too fucking big.
The Note is.
I was like,
huge.
holy
It's-
crap.
It's, near that
Why do you need
size.
something that big?
Do you have like a carrying
for
case
phone?
for it? Like, that cannot possibly fit in a pocket for that long.
Is that my laptop? No, it's my phone.
No, sorry.
Hello?
Take a boombox.
Phones
with my
progressively
iPod.
got
It's like
smaller,
in the
now they're
80s,
getting
yeah,
bigger.
like they had mobile phones with backpacks, like in the 80s.
Ugh.
Yeah, and they also cost a shit ton of money.
Oh, someone just said I earn 3.5 million a year. They're on to me.
What?
Oh,
I
man.
hope you give that to charity.
I hope you give us
You
something.
greedy.
Give 80% of it to
shit.
charity.
3.5 million. That's
He
pretty
gives
good.
5% to me.
$5 million a year. That's like
No idea what I
that's
do
a
with
lot
that
of
money.
money
That
that
is.
you make. How
Yo,
much do you make a day?
That would be probably what?
Like 4 million something.
4 million a day, yeah.
4,500,000 a
You're
day.
4 mil a day.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, I have a question. How's everybody in the chat enjoying our new setup area?
This is temporary, by the way.
Yeah,
What
all
do
you
you
can
mean
see is
temporary? How
like
we
This
gonna-
is temporary.
This is permanent.
This is permanent. I like
is this new?
This
really?
Creature
Is
Talk
this
thing,
new?
this
Are
is
we-
a
are
new-
we
the
still in the
setting
house?
is new.
Yeah,
I mean, but they
it's
can't really
comfier.
see. I can't. Wow!
Can
Look
you
at
put your
these.
phone away, please?
The fucking grass. The glass panels here.
Can you
much
actually,
different.
Frosted.
James, try and put that in your pocket.
It'll fit in my pocket.
Seamus,
Oh,
somebody thinks
it's
you're
He has
cute.
deep pockets.
No,
At 3.5.
I'm
he
waiting.
constantly
here.
wears that insane clown posse jeans.
It fits in my pocket.
He said
I like
he-
how you see the back of your head though. So I'm wondering why they said you're cute, but
You can't
you
see
can't even
me.
see your face in this.
It's just like shitty hair.
They can just
James,
see like
those
here
are some
like
juggalo
turns.
pants, aren't they? That's why.
I
That's
saw,
why you can fit
I
that
saw
shit
a
there.
promoted tweet earlier from LG. It was like the LG Flex, and it was
Yeah.
like a phone that was like fucking bent.
yeah, I
Whoa.
saw that.
And I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck
If
is
you
that?
sit
Why
on
would you
that,
want
you're
that?
screwed.
Yeah,
because that phone's
thing
gonna.
is-
Like, hello? Oh, can you actually like bend it, or is it shaped that way and hard?
You know, back in my
Oh, I don't
day,
know.
Back
they
in my
used to
day.
have
screens like
rubber
that.
pencils. Those
Whoa.
were the it thing. Whoever had a
I
rubber
remember.
pencil was the it kid.
What
in
about
class.
this? I can make normal pencils look rubber.
I remember that as well.
Yeah, you can
But
do
it
that.
wasn't as good as an actual
What?
rubber pencil.
Because you could bend it, you know. it
But
wouldn't
they were
break.
paying the ass to
Does it
sharpen.
look like it would? Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking evolution. Everybody was
What's
a magician
the
at
lead
school.
integrity like on a rubber
lead
pencil?
integrity.
Like
What's his lead integrity
that goes
level?
through the entire thing.
Okay.
I mean, if you're
6.3.
bending it,
It's
wouldn't it
rubber
just-
lead.
It's rubber lead.
I think
Wow.
I think once we get
And
to
then
the
they
It's like you're
recalled
writing with a tire.
They recalled them because they were poisonous.
I
and
think
thus-
Then the it kid was dead.
And
And
then-
then there was a new it kid.
Rubber pencils were no more.
My favorite was the
What
erasable.
The it kid died of
pen was
poison.
my favorite.
what?
A
erasable
pen
pen.
that could erase.
They had a
Oh,
vice
God,
it
that was
kid.
like a glorified
Hey,
pencil.
what are you talking about?
Okay,
It could
so
erase-
I think once we get to the point of lead integrity for the pre-show, it's done. So we should probably start the actual
All right.
creature talk.
I'll take
All right,
that.
so
Lead integrity.
Oh, that's not-
That's the theme, right?
Da, 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 da.
Some sort of bone.
Oh, what's going on? Welcome to
Hello.
the most exciting creature talk ever.
The best stream ever.
ever.
Best stream ever.
The best stream ever.
If you're actually having another stream that's open, close it up because chances are police are gonna come.
Pack
and
it up. That's
Pretty
done.
much kill you.
What?
Yeah, I don't know about.
Are you threatening people to not?
No, I'm not saying. I'm speaking for the police. I'm not.
Are you saying police are murderous?
I'm not saying they're doing all the time.
What just happened?
Holy talk! The table is tiny. See?
I can touch James'
Look at what
hand.
we fucking got going on here.
I can touch this titty.
Titty.
this table's the
Not
same
one.
size. It's just it looks
brings it
tiny because
closer.
it doesn't have another table next to it.
I don't think you understand. We have this table.
Uh-huh.
It's very small.
Uh-huh.
We've upgraded
Where's
over
the other
there.
table?
There's a very nice table over there.
Uh-huh.
It's made of mahogany. And we're sitting here in this fucking room.
Wait.
Things like resin.
Wait.
This
What is
mahogany.
What is the table? Can you do it again?
Mahogany.
Perfect.
The mahogany.
time.
Let me say something about that.
Mahogany.
We settled for pressed wood. It is not real mahogany.
What?
Yeah, it is pressed wood.
This is the first time I've heard of
Pressed
this.
wood.
I brought that up in the
My
first
desk.
meeting.
Yeah, he did.
My
I'm
dad-
the only one who heard.
I was like,
you,
is this
though.
pressed
Is
wood?
a carpenter,
quit.
and
Yeah,
he
this is
works with
bullcrap.
wood.
My
What the
desk
fuck
is
does it
pressed
matter? We're
wood.
not using that goddamn table anyway. We're using this shit. It's got glitter on it and the fucking Brink logo down
And like
there.
a stain
It's covered
right
up
there.
by my microphone
Someone
though.
put tape
we're in a
on here
goddamn
or something?
office now, and we're still using this low budget
This
shit.
is temp.
Why don't you use your 3.5 million to get us a better table?
I could get us a few tables.
Why don't you just
Yeah,
make
shit.
the table out of the money that you have?
I
Make
can
everything
just
like that.
build a table
Stacks.
in stacks of
Just
money.
stacks of money.
Stacks everywhere.
This is like my office
sliding.
right there. My office,
He's
low
done.
budget.
Why?
He's
Fuck.
done.
He's committing.
He isn't allowed to go out this early.
Well,
Anyway,
Welcome to the Creature Talk. Creature Talk.
Do I tell my story first, like you said?
Wait, let me introduce the Creature Talk for the
Yes, to add
11th of
gravitas.
January. The first Creature Talk of 2014. The first Creature Talk in this office.
Creature office.
We are sitting here with Sly.
What's the date?
Seamus.
What's the
Our
date?
guest,
The 11th.
Sly Fox Sound. He already said the date.
It's
I'm not even fucking
it's
saying
the
it, liar.
11th.
Why are you
It's
keep lying
it's
to
the
me?
it's January
It's
11th.
1-1-1-1-4-1-14.
Funny thing, 2 years
2012.
ago it would have been
1-1-1-1.
Whoa,
2 years ago.
2 years that joke would have made sense.
2 years ago.
3 years.
Yeah, 2 years ago was 2012, wasn't it? I mean,
so it's
Does anybody remember when
Yo, math is hard.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
you say a
was
few years?
2012.
Yeah.
A few years.
Yeah.
Few years, 3. So
But what
3.
if you look into the future of those 2 years and then you see the past,
Double
and
by
then you
twice the
wonder
amount.
what exactly
The most
happened?
disturbing thing.
Days of
This
futures
is
past.
the anniversary of the 1-1-1-1-1 Creature Talk.
I don't think we did one on that day.
yeah, I don't think we did a creature.
1,111? What?
But if you did, this would be
1-1,
the anniversary.
1-1-1.
3-year anniversary.
Technically,
of
if
the
we would have done a
1-1.
Creature Talk on that day, this would be the
Yeah,
third
in
anniversary.
1111, we might have.
Yeah. So happy anniversary to you guys. Great job with the podcast. The best podcast.
Ah.
The most
ever.
funny podcast
The most
ever.
funny.
Ever.
Anyway, Sly,
Hashtag.
Seamus,
Thank you. Now I'm
Dan,
sitting.
Jordan, James, Alexander,
What was your name again?
Stefano.
Jordan.
Hey, we need to get a water cooler thingy. That's the only thing missing.
There
And
were
a
plans.
table.
There were plans.
Yeah, where is the water cooler going to go? Can I ask that real quick?
but
Where
where
those
the bears?
stupid
Bear pile.
bears are piled right now.
That was
there's
actually
the
that was
end?
actually
Yeah.
where
Like
it
his
was.
office?
That's
place
by
for
my
the bear.
office.
In my office.
So everyone's already shit.
You guys are gonna be hanging out.
Is there an
over
outlet there? An outlet. Is there an outlet there?
Yeah.
Put it in the
I
kitchen.
think there's actually an Ethernet
Put it in
port
the
there, so we
kitchen.
could have a
water cooler in the
smart
kitchen.
water cooler where we could tweet. You know those kitchens that have Twitter
Getting
on?
water. It's like an auto tweet. Getting water.
From the Creature Up Twitter, it's just like you type in your name and then put getting.
Getting water. Getting water. Or
So,
when it
James-
recognizes us, it says our name.
There's a facial recognition.
Yeah.
Like, zzz.
Hello, James. Here
Hello,
is your
James
water.
signed into
not
Twitter. Tweeting right now.
Spits it out. That's the sound effect that it makes when the water's going out.
Man, this is gonna be a high-tech, expensive water cooler. Anyway, James, how about you let us know? Everyone can see you got a haircut. Let us know what happened at this barber shop you went to the other
shit.
day.
Clean it up as best you can.
You're hyping it up to be a little bit more.
it's actually
I'm sorry.
not
It's
that,
just
but
it was
okay.
just kind of.
There's a different story that happened to me a few weeks back.
Oh, okay.
We'll save
With
that
the-
for
with
right
the-
after the
with
story.
the $5, that's a little bit more intense.
Oh, I hear that. Yeah, I heard that.
It's a magic trick.
The haircut is not all that.
What the hell are you doing?
He's taking shit apart.
Why?
And you're scratching the base by
Hey,
right,
that was
dragging
a
it
magic
back.
I got a comment about you, by the way. Not only
even
you
see
look
that?
younger. Listen, not only you look younger because you shave, but it's not only that. You also lost weight.
Oh, what? It's amazing. It's amazing what a haircut can apparently do for someone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a haircut and turn
I've
into a woman,
changed.
probably. That's probably gonna happen to me. I mean, I got
James, you look a lot more feminine now.
a lot of hair. It'll come back. Like, I don't know what
changed
happened.
this much, except for the beard being gone, and all of a sudden, I'm a completely new
Like, wow,
person.
James,
It's
you
amazing
lost
how
weight.
things like that
You
can
look like you
happen.
did in the
Imagine-
first Creature House.
It's crazy.
Good
So-
job. Good job. What are you fucking?
Well, don't get used to it though, because it's gonna grow back.
Alex.
Are you 12?
You got away my base. Like I had a base.
I dropped the base.
No, I have to. I don't want to hold it all day, so I gotta do
You
something.
could have picked it up. I mean, that was an
That's
option.
usually. But I was holding the microphone. What are we gonna do with the microphone?
Set it on the table.
Lay it down.
It's gonna make it sound though when I do it.
Okay, so
And
does
so this-
Sly and Light going.
Yeah.
This is fine.
That's great.
Okay.
See this?
He's using his cleavage.
How many beats per minute does his heart make? 'Cause
He's
I'm
a
sure
girl
we're gonna
gamer.
hear that in about 2 seconds.
Girl gamer.
Actually, you guys should really start doing this because you could do this for your
No,
commentary.
that looks stupid.
Yeah.
All right, story
Oh,
time.
that would be good.
Look at that.
What did James?
So you could-
James,
you
I don't know if that
you
would
could
work for
lean
James
back.
because he'd be like,
You could lean back and you can use your mouth or keyboard. And be like,
that totally doesn't look awkward
that's
at
the
all.
downside of it. But if you get like a,
Maybe if you had cleavage, it would
Hold on,
stay,
I think
but-
you have a new. I think you have an idea.
Yeah,
You
some
get-
boobs.
no,
If
you
you
get a
get a
back
shoulder-
brace. Yeah, you get a back
yeah,
brace and
a
a shoulder
shoulder
rig
strap.
for it, and it's just like it's like one of those harmonica things.
yeah, you just wear it and you can do.
Or you can get this thing
Imagine
called
that.
Why don't you just get? Why don't you
lavalier.
just get a baby carrier? You do it in a baby
Vloggers
carrier.
should get that, so
Seamus,
they have
you
better
could do
audio
your
in their
commentary
videos.
like this,
So they're
leaning
walking
back,
around.
being like, it was what's going on.
Yeah, if I never want to get anything done and look like an idiot, then yeah, I will
well,
take
you
that
don't have
idea.
a face
but-
cam for it. Like,
Oculus
I could
Rift.
put a GoPro on it right
Oculus-
there, so it'd be like right in
oh,
my
you could
face.
do a GoPro and you could be like, oh, what?
Yeah.
No, I think you
Like
just
into
solved
the
the
game.
Oculus Rift problem because if
my
you're looking
God.
around, you can't have the. You're like, hey, what's going on? You have the
Yeah.
microphone right there.
I'm patenting it. Patenting. Cancel Creature Talk.
Pat-
You
Patenting
might
it.
want
It's
to
okay.
gotta talk to the Oculus people and actually have that attached to the
So
Oculus.
yeah, you're having a rig that's going to attach the
I'll
front of the
probably-
Oculus that'll come
And it's like,
around.
oh,
and
I'm-
over
I'm-
your face.
Massive neck
Yeah,
problems.
I think you actually have to make like a product and not
So
just
use my-
patent putting
Now,
something in
now
a
the
sweater.
Oculus is probably going to weigh.
He also has to talk to the
pounds.
people that made the base, the people that made the mic.
People that made the sweater.
I gotta have supports for it.
So he's using his.
for it.
Oh, you got to be
He's using
kidding
his
me.
I
sweater
can
for
use
this.
see, this is just where innovation really comes from.
He's gonna end up hanging himself somehow with this. Like,
It's gonna
Let's hope
swing
so.
around.
Let's hope so.
They're like this.
Swing around the XLR cable wrapped around the neck.
Look at that.
For the sake of
Look at this right
iTunes users, let me describe what Alex has done. He has
Being an
not only
idiot.
lost the
Wow,
base
it's
for his
crazy.
microphone, but he's stuck it into his hoodie to the point where the zipper is holding it up, and he's also tied around his hoodie
Seamus,
straps
lean back
to
really
the shock mount for the microphone. So it's effectively coming off of his his chest.
That's
this is
pretty
amazing.
innovative.
How does it do like in severe situations? Like say like a big like
Let's say like
bumblebee.
So give me a
Bumblebee.
scenario.
Bumblebee.
No.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee's not gonna do that.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee's
What
not
about
gonna
what
do
about a pack of wolves comes into your office and starts
Bumblebee.
That's a bumblebee.
Just the creature
This is
talking like
dumb.
this.
I'll give you a scenario.
This is
You're
the
saying like a
stupidest
bee,
thing I've seen.
right?
Anyway, didn't James have a story?
bee-
yeah, I said it like 3 times. But I don't know.
love
bee
to hear
comes
that.
in.
I would
Alex
love
had
to
a
hear
better
that.
idea.
Bee comes in. See? Totally.
The bee's getting closer to you though as you like it's still going.
You run out of XLR cable here, buddy.
Oh my
He's gonna tear something down.
See, because you gotta.
He is the cord is going like underneath me.
It's gonna soon kill us all.
See that?
The bumblebee
See?
will.
Completely. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so now Oculus will have a 10-pound rig to put on your head.
Get
Everyone will
him
develop
the
neck
fucking, get the
problems.
fucking base.
I don't need the base. I got this.
Somebody said, "Hold your breath, and bumblebees won't sting."
That is
How that
true.
works?
That is
Like
true.
that and a bumblebee.
Have you ever been stung by a bumblebee though?
No.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
Yes.
No, I've been terrified of bumblebees.
I
'cause
got
they're so
stung in
fucking
my
huge.
armpit before. It was the worst
I
thing
got stung
ever.
in my
How the
face.
fuck do you get that? Hello?
I was fishing.
face?
I was fishing.
Fishing.
And I laid on the side of a hill, and I guess there was like a nest there or something. I don't know, but they got me right there, and I had to go to the fucking like grocery store and get like some fucking Neosporin to put
that
on that
sucks.
shit or something. I don't
Grease
know.
up your armpit.
I don't
It
know
was
why
it
you
was
have
pretty
fun
bad.
doing bitch work.
I
That's
used to-
disrespectful.
I used to do gardening, and I
Good.
put my hand into. I was trying to take the roots out, and along with the roots came a mud wasp nest, and
Oh,
covered my
mud
whole hand
wasp,
with
what?
mud wasps. And that
That
was
sounds terrifying.
yeah.
What'd you do in that situation?
I screamed and ran inside. And
you
then-
get
Were they still on you?
Still on you?
No, actually, I had a thing where I had my shoes filled up with bees, and I ran inside the house before. And my stepmom was
How many
allergic.
scenarios to this?
Wait a second. How
Alright,
would bees get inside of your shoe?
So I was trying to take out weeds again, but this time it was around a rock, and I was using this pitchfork thing that you stick it in the ground and you twist it. So I was using my foot, and my foot went a little bit too deep, so my whole like entire shoe got into the ground. And when I pulled it up, I pulled up like a bee's nest with it. So all these bees came out and got up.
It's all happened on the
Were
same
there
day,
like
by the way.
underground bees nests all over your yard? Or
It
what?
was. This one was a different. This one was like a yellow jacket one. but
So different varying.
I had different
colonies of
bees
underground
in- in-
bees.
yes. There
Did
was
you
lots of
try like
bees.
planting the bees? Is that why they were there in the first
Trying to grow
place?
more
No.
bees.
He
but-
planted a bee's nest and
He's
they
trying to
grew.
grow honey. He's trying to grow honey. That's not how that works, though, Alex.
Yeah.
You can't
I
grow
got out doing
honey.
gardening that day though.
That's
'cause,
a
Hey, you
good
just said to be
upside.
Did
attacked
you
by
get
bees.
stung either of those times?
yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. I was
The
just
next
making
time he
sure.
tries to garden, he shows up in one of those big bee suits. It's like a hazmat suit.
Well, I started wearing gloves and tucked my pants into my shoes after all that. Started wearing rain
Gotta
boots
be
in the
prepared.
summertime.
Yeah. Galoshes.
No, I don't know. That'd be pretty bad if, unless you tucked
Hey.
your yourself
Hey,
in.
you know, you got to do what you got to do. Those bees.
So I hear James had a story. A haircut.
10 years ago,
that was
I did have
yesterday.
a story
Yeah,
that's
that story
completely
was
like
gonna be fun.
out of my head at this point.
Yeah.
Isn't it about your head though?
It is about my head.
Ah.
This one,
Not the other one.
not the
This
other one. So I wanted to get a haircut and get everything fixed up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to.
Well, you look great.
I did.
So it's worth it.
I should have kept it. I kind of regret it, to be
Why?
honest. I don't know. I wanted to keep everything going. Just like I like looking like a
shit?
bum. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
So
literally,
people
I
will
do.
get so surprised when they're like, "Yeah, I have 2 million subscribers on YouTube."
It's the
like,
best
what?
thing when you
When you
fool-
swap for dumb people?
Yeah, when you fool people into like they look at me and they would be like, "Man, this guy's a fucking bum. Look at him. Like he looks like shit. He's wearing like fucking raggedy ass jeans. He's got this nasty looking pubic beard and shit, and he just looks like shit." And then I'll be like, "Yeah, but kapow!"
3.5 million.
And they'll be like, and they'll be like,
3.5
Out of
million.
nowhere,
and I'm like, "Yeah, step off."
out of nowhere, they just become the friendliest people, and they just want to be your best friend.
Yep.
I knew it.
You got 3.5
And I'll be
million.
like-
I'm your friend.
Suck it.
And I just walk away. And
No dice.
kind of like throw that like the towel over my back and just kind of like walk out.
You're the bigger person.
Your scarf. You need a scarf.
Scarf, yeah.
Scarf.
like,
His scarf made of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Woven of money fibers.
Honey
So-
fibers.
I call up this
Ground
place,
up dollars.
which is near the new house. I call up this place to ask them if I can schedule out a haircut or whatever. And it was an Asian lady that said
Oh.
they don't do scheduled.
How'd you say
So
it?
it's just
though?
walking.
It was we don't do walk-in. We
Okay.
don't do schedule.
I just need to
we
get
do
the
only
full
walk-in.
mental picture of
Yes.
how she said
was
it.
she tiny?
I don't know
well,
because the
well.
thing was when I got there, this Asian lady was nowhere to be found. Like
she's in the back room.
I guess they're
have no
outsourcing
idea.
calls.
Check the back room and all.
I don't know. I don't know where the hell this lady was at.
I spoke to an Asian lady. I'm looking for
I kinda wanna
her for no
see what she
reason.
looks like, so I can
Can I
tell-
check your break
tell
room?
the-
But I asked her if they were busy because they only do walk-ins, and she was just like, "No, I'm not busy." So I just fucking go over there to get a haircut, and I just walk in, and right away there's a guy like I'm assuming is the manager. He's
How does he
laying.
look? How does he look? I need
He's
to-
a bigger dude. He's a
Okay.
bigger dude.
He's a big papa.
He's laying on the sofa. Sees me come in. He sits up, and he's like, "Do you want something done?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Blah blah 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 blah." And he was like, "Oh, I can't do that." And he goes to the back, and he like talks to this one lady that's already just finishing up somebody else's haircut. And he's just like explaining it to her. He's like, can you do this or whatever? He's like, "I'm not good with the tracing and stuff." And she's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." So I was like, "Right now?" Like, I just walked in the door. I was like, "Okay." I sat down, and I sat down. I sat down, and like, she starts trimming out the hair or whatever. Well, she started with the beard first, because she right away says,
Oh, here it comes. I
and this
remember-
was the quote from this lady.
This is what made the story.
This is a quote.
Go ahead.
This
I'm
lady,
gonna lay back. Go
this
ahead.
lady says to
Verbatim.
me, she says, and I quote,
Go ahead.
she says,
Go ahead.
"Does anyone ever mistake you for a towel head?" Is what
Well,
she
do they?
said to me.
Do they?
I said, only when it's really long. Then she goes into a story about how her son calls his beard his vagina.
Oh.
And
That's a good nickname for a beard.
every once in a while, he tells his mother that he needs his vagina trimmed.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good relationship between a mother and a son.
And then the mother, the barber who's cutting my hair, she says, she makes this joke to her son and says how, "Well, gee, son, the only vagina that I see is like the blonde type or something like that," which I assume was maybe his girlfriend or something like that. I don't know where this joke came from. She's talking about pubes, obviously,
Oh, okay.
and that
All
the
right.
only pubes that she's seen
Is she
are
blonde?
blonde ones. No.
Oh, thank God.
That would be terrible.
Is his dad?
Does he
If
have-
there was
does
some
he have
kind of
another
sexual,
mom?
The
like,
dad is blonde.
Is his dad?
Does he have two
blonde?
moms?
some kind of sexual innuendo with like with his mom?
Maybe is this like a? Like
Oh wait,
this-
he said that to his mom, or she said that to him.
She said that to him.
So
Maybe
she said,
maybe,
the
she
maybe she does
blonde.
Brazilians. Maybe she does Brazilians, and like there's a lot of like white girls
At the
with
hair
blonde
place.
and whatever.
I don't know.
Are people supposed to be black though majority of the time? Even if you're blonde, your
Like,
pubes
do we
are
not
black?
like get into color?
no.
The pube talk.
Your
Great. This is what I
drapes
signed
usually
up for.
match the
Does it?
carpet. Yeah, I mean, somebody with red hair isn't gonna have.
I don't really know where the blonde talk came from. I mean,
Anyway, James.
there wasn't one blonde person there.
I guess I found out there's. I guess there's not a lot of
Why
natural
don't you do
blondes.
some Google image searches?
I guess a lot of girls
Why
that
don't
know
you-
they're not blonde really.
I'm not gonna have this talk right now.
We can talk about it after.
When we get the water cooler, we can talk a little bit more about this. But
We're gonna have a 24-hour live stream camera on the water cooler.
So I guess you could consider
God.
not only was
alright.
the
it's like after the Trutopia session today. Now
It took me a little bit to understand what his mistake was, but that's funny.
so we had pube talk. I was called a towelhead. Pube talk. Then she starts breaking out into
not
a
safe for
story.
work. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people
not
are
safe for work.
Into a story about marijuana here.
Oh,
Listen,
That's all we talk about here in Colorado.
yeah.
You see it on the news. That's all we talk about is marijuana here.
she starts talking about
We're hot
how-
right now, right?
She starts. She makes this.
It's the only explanation.
She
Got it.
makes this out to be like some kind of big like conspiracy between like I guess like within the government where the government shut down these marijuana farms right before legalizing it, thus creating a shortage of marijuana, and they charge very I don't know high prices for marijuana, thus creating I guess a supply and demand type thing. And
This
then,
sounds like the Illuminati.
Sounds like the work of the Illuminati.
Yeah.
All the while, I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I heard there was a long line there for it. I mean,
Where's Tom
yeah.
You know what, Jordan? I hear Jordan is the Illuminati.
I knew it.
What?
You were working with her the
He's
whole
a
time.
secret member.
Tom Hanks.
It's
gonna
on
be
his
over here.
fold
I don't know. I'm stereo.
What is the
They're
point of that?
tumblers. Huh?
because
What is
he's
the point
an
of
Abstergo
unbuttoning?
employee until he's an
Stereo.
assassin.
I don't know what you're talking
But,
about.
like-
Isn't that like Desmond's thing in the
Well, yeah,
first
I know
one?
that, but like, can you just walk around with that unbuttoned? Like, wouldn't that look dumb?
That would look pretty
There's
dumb.
there's actually a little compartment over here that you tuck it in.
That looks stupid.
Yeah, it was like
Now
buttons.
you're like this. So
See,
That
now he's
doesn't
an
look too
assassin.
terrible.
That doesn't look so bad.
Never mind.
I prefer
You know what?
either
I
way
take
'cause
it
of the
back.
black
It actually
stripe.
looks pretty
Until it
nice,
comes out.
Yeah, until it comes out
Yeah,
and
and
it's
I'm
like
walking
flopping
like-
around.
You look like a fucking kite.
Kite.
Flap it in
So
the
yeah,
wind.
that was my haircut. I had conspiracies. I had pube talk. I had being called a towelhead.
I don't know why you were
Basically, that was, like,
downplaying this story. I thought that,
That
was
was
pretty good.
I didn't hear like
pretty good
most
story.
of that.
I mean,
I like the part with
I
the
didn't hear the
vagina.
pube stuff. I remember you mentioning the
Yes,
vagina
the-
thing, but I didn't understand it at the
the
time.
pube thing was like she just kept mentioning pubes, and I was like, I
you
tried,
sure you
I
don't want
tried
that
to
shit?
relate to her, and I tried to say like, cause she was like talking about her son with the pubes, blah blah blah, and I would be like, yeah, you know that's. I remember in high school they used to say about pubes when kids would just start to get the facial, and she was like, oh yeah, that's all my son ever talks about. What? Pubes.
He's all about those pubes.
Maybe
All
he's
about his pubes.
Maybe he's like a repealing failure of high school, and he's just stuck in high school. And
Maybe
that's
he
what-
likes that surrounding, seeing kids get their pubes for the first
Or
time.
maybe he's a gynecologist.
That gets wrong at a certain point.
Yeah.
There's nothing
really
right
know.
about this entire this lady in general that cut my hair. Needless to
I'm
say,
kinda
I will
shocked.
never go back there ever
I'm
again.
shocked to hear that someone in a place of work like that, without any kind of like, I can understand if someone
It wasn't
would
even
bring
just that.
up stuff
I
like
looked
that.
up. There was one place. There's okay. I look up. It was on Yelp, which the reviews. Okay, top reviewed place for men's barbers was this place where it's kind of like the Hooters equivalent of haircut
Sport
places.
I wonder
Where,
why it's
no, it was called something else. But they
Hooter
had like
clips.
chicks in like
Oh,
skimpy
okay.
outfits and
Okay.
stuff that they give you back rubs and shit while you're getting your haircut done.
Sounds like
This is
borderline
all-
prostitution.
It's all it
bro.
says in the description. And then number 2 was the place that I went to where people were like, they were kind of downplaying the Hooters type place where they were saying in the reviews that if you ask the owners here for a back rub, they'll tell you to see the door or something like that. Like they're making it out to be like really a sportsy place. It's for men. They got sports like fucking memorabilia all over the place.
Is it
and you,
sports
and you
club?
talk to. I don't.
That's what I just said.
No,
Somebody
it was
said
something
once.
else.
Somebody
It
said
was
it's
just
a-
called Barber.
It's a honey clips.
No.
Honey clips.
I like that name.
But
So you can either be sexually awkward or just racially and
all
puke
10,
awkward.
all 10 reviews were completely positive for this place. I had no doubt.
you review
going
it
in.
negatively?
I'm pretty positive that
I
it was
actually
all the
haven't
workers there
wrote
that
my
probably
Yelp
wrote that.
review yet.
You should review it negatively.
I
I got
should.
this whole entire thing, this whole story.
Just leave off
I don't
creature
get-
talk.
I don't get why in the world she like I can see if someone starts that kind of conversation with a barber and they start going along with it, but having the barber like instigate that talk without you giving anything back is It's interesting.
Well, he's apparently a townhouse, so.
It's like,
And
yes.
he didn't walk out, so that's grounds enough to continue on with everything.
Well, he didn't walk
whatever
out,
she
so
wants to talk about.
on to my pube story.
I mean, I might as well.
You didn't get offended by that. I can go wherever I want.
Maybe that's the tester. She throws out something racist, and if they go along with it and don't call her out on it, she's just gonna go.
Well, at this point, there was no one else in the shop either. At this point, it was just me. It was just me.
Oh, she's just shooting the shit with you then.
Damn.
Well, we're like half an hour into this creature talk. And we haven't touched one of the topics
No,
yet.
we haven't.
15
I
topics.
still have
yet.
my $5 story.
Go for it.
Should we say? Well, is it something you want to save for next week, or
I'll just say it for a bit further in.
Okay,
Just do a
well,
few of these.
wait.
Knock a
So,
few of these out first.
New office.
first one? New office. We are finally here, as you can see.
I'm
Set
so
mine up
sorry.
today.
Fart.
It's our stream room. Seamus is.
My command.
Go
Go
outside and fart.
I will, but I'm.
What are you doing? Are you like working the gases
I'm
down?
trying to figure out
Like-
if it's a fart or a poop.
Either way,
That
you
was
gotta
a burp.
step outside and do that.
Oh, you don't have to fart? Oh, you can go sit in the corner over there. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
He said, I said to go outside for the fart. He said, don't worry, I will. But if it's a shit, he's gonna do it right here. He's not gonna
There's a
go
corner
out.
open right over there. Don't worry about it.
Hey, the trash is getting emptied here quite a bit. So.
Why not?
There's that little trash can right there.
Anyway,
Yeah.
people are in the middle of setting up their offices. Mine's close to being done.
I'm gonna finish mine up mostly today.
Yeah.
Mine's probably gonna be done in a week from now.
James has outfitted his
Mine
office.
will never be done.
You're still on a temporary
So
table
far,
currently.
James has this.
That's
I don't
not
think-
even
I don't think
temporary.
that's temporary.
It's not temporary.
He's gonna get one like it, so I guess it is temporary.
Half of
but-
the shit that I got in my office is all coming from Walmart. Like my chair is like this Walmart chair. The table is from
Again, somebody
Walmart.
makes $3.5 million a year,
I bought the
James.
set of speakers at Walmart. I got
James,
my-
Oh, you did come in with the
we don't
Walmart
feel
bag this
bad at
morning.
you at all.
Yeah.
There's maybe
Well, you gave
not
me-
even the smallest part of my heart feels bad.
You
for
gave.
right now.
We got a budget, so I went.
It was a
maybe-
$2 million budget. by the way.
I went
We each
got
got
$2
$2 million.
per office.
Yeah.
I got a really good keyboard, really good mouse, everything else.
Gold plated.
It's
Those keyboards are
nice.
really basic
Top
looking,
one.
though.
Yeah, they are.
Mine's
They
made
work
out
well
of
enough, though.
caribou
Yeah.
horns,
Ooh.
imported from Alaska.
You stole the keyboard from in here for your office because you knew it was so garbage, the one that you got.
You mean the Logitech pack he caught?
Yeah, that $100 bonus pack or whatever,
That
value
stupid thing
pack.
that's sitting over there.
That thing is pretty good.
You need to put the other one back. I am not having that
No way.
filth in this. I prefer James's
Yeah,
keyboard.
fuck off. No, you can't have James's keyboard here and now have my brand
People
new
can't see my
Logitech
keyboard. Get a look at my keyboard.
It's pink.
Can you get?
Move your chair.
There you
go.
See, there you go. This is my keyboard.
It's got the nice pink one.
That's beautiful.
That's really
It's the same keyboard you have in your office, right? Just different color?
Yeah, just different color.
It's pretty amazing.
That's pretty
Mine's for the most part done. I have my desk and some of my decorations.
He's
I
gonna
need
go
to
shit.
or fart.
I'm gonna fart in your office.
I don't go in there.
It'll be aired out by the
I'm
time.
gonna shit on hoarders then.
What?
Oh,
I just need to get a couple things framed and then I'm good. Framed and hung.
Yeah, I got most of my stuff moved in.
Jordan has like a shelf full of books and stuff.
he has a lot of stuff. That was way over budget.
I didn't buy all that. Half the stuff I brought from home.
Oh well, see, I didn't do that. Actually, at home, I also have a Walmart table.
That's true. That's the one you had to set up in your
James doesn't
office.
go out of the way for any kind
So
of
I
setup.
wouldn't be getting that anyway. Well, the past like 3 years, we've moved like what 4 fucking times.
there's
What do you,
always
what do you
the
do?
best
Literally no point.
What are you doing with my desk? Didn't you take my desk? My old
Yes,
desk?
it was set up at the basement, but I have no purpose for it right now.
I gotcha.
Even then, everybody else has L-shaped like
Yeah, yeah.
desks. Like with the 2 monitors set up, you can't just have like a normal like thing. Like there's not enough space for that.
I have a U.
Yeah.
I just
Jordan
figured
has
I
a
got
U, I
my
have an
monitors,
L.
then I
I'm
can
an L.
swing around to my calendar.
If I have to
and my
pack up and
papers
go, I just fold up the table and I roll
Yeah, James
up.
will
Then
be
I
out of
guess
here in no time.
I'll
and
be
I'll
gone.
be like disassembling desks and stuff.
it won't be any problem whatsoever to get out. Except we're here for like 2 years anyway. So.
Yeah, the one time we sign a longer lease.
Maybe one day, when I see like I don't know, when I get this in my mind, and I'll be like, okay, I gotta get a desk, and then I'll get the desk.
It went up
And
to
it's
5
like, hey,
million.
Maybe after like next year for Christmas, we'll all chip in and get you
yeah.
a big.
Hey.
It'll be an O desk. It'll take
Hey.
up your entire office. You
Lord
can't get
knows
in.
that'll be better than this past year's Christmas gift.
Jordan really went out of his way. When I was waiting to get the shitty.
Damn, dude.
I was last hour at Walmart. I still got some good stuff for Sly. Some of it was gag gifts, but at the same time, he can watch Friends with Benefits.
I just
without.
got gag gifts.
Yeah, I was totally.
I think he was trying. I think he was
totally
trying.
a gag gift. I will never forget it. I'll never forget it, and I will hold it against him for as long as I live.
All the other things you hold against him.
Yeah, he's got a record. He's fucking. Remember, first year here, skipped on my birthday. Second year here, had plans over my birthday. Third year here, gets me shit on Christmas. He's got a track record. He's got a track record.
Well, I'm not going to deny any of those allegations.
You're gonna have to go out on his birthday this year.
Maybe.
You're gonna have
Yeah,
to
I got
do
plans
gifts
on that
and
day.
actually show up. Although he did come to your
I
birthday
planned a
party.
vacation during
We
that
ended up
time,
meeting-
so
He
went
did
out.
after everybody fucking goaded him into it.
That's
They
true.
fucking guilted him into it. Sly guilted him
I
into
won't
it.
deny these allegations, like I just previously
accept it.
stated.
But I did realize, I was talking to him about this, I was like, the fucking budget for our setups and stuff, we've gone so, like, above. But, like, there's no way, like, that budget works nowadays for these setups. Like,
Yeah, I
these setups
went-
are, like, you have to put in, like, more than what we fucking set ourselves to, pretty
Oh yeah,
much.
well that
I
was
went way over
like I
budget.
had said before, it was mainly to cover desk, chair, keyboard,
yeah.
mouse.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
That
like,
was
everything
all
else
of,
was kind
like,
of-
a complete setup from scratch, like,
that was
Yeah.
a lot.
it'll be a lot of money nowadays as opposed to what it was before with Super Dazzle.
You know
and
what I
stuff.
did? I dug up my $500 B&H gift card that YouTube gave out like a year and a half ago, and I ordered my recording shit off of there.
Oh, I don't know where the hell mine went. I can't remember.
I
That's what I
kept
did.
mine. I just didn't. I never used it. I was gonna buy camera stuff for it, and I just dug it up the other day and was like, I'm gonna get some nice shit on B&H.
Damn, that was a good idea. I should have done that.
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, Sly is still shitting at the
Yeah,
moment.
it's
He disappeared.
All
he
right,
takes
well-
his time.
We have,
Look at Dan's neck fat roll or raffle.
Raffle.
Neck fat roll raffle.
Raffle.
I can make it pop.
Is there
So
anything else
here's the-
about The Office?
We have the Office tour up. We will be doing a volume 2 of that when everyone is set up and ready to go.
Yeah, because a lot of people are asking what. What?
It's like, I don't know, it's just like, people are fucking so hell-bent on a house tour. You don't give them a house tour. We get here, first thing we do is give them
Office
an
tour.
office tour.
Do an office
Then
tour.
in the comment, it's like, when are you going to do another one? You need another one. It's like, well,
Yeah,
I bought a statue from my desk and I shifted.
Guys, I got a big
position. You
update
wanna
today.
do update?
Today I bought some paper clips from my office. Here they are.
Weekly
And we're done.
office,
Yeah.
weekly office tours. Where we go through.
Yeah.
Well, it looks
Hourly.
like Alex moved his mouse about 3 centimeters over to the right.
Yeah, actually,
Alex's computer is a little dusty.
I cleaned my keyboard this week. I cleaned it.
Just every week doing it.
Took a
Like,
like
wow,
a
Alex.
poster things
New
to it.
poster. I don't know if you guys caught that new poster.
There is a new poster there, Alex. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Good job.
It was like literally the day after that went up, and like people were just saying, you know, when's the next one going up? As if we were gonna get
Because I
it
think they
all
want to
set up
see
immediately.
us have all our offices, but it's going to take him like 4 years to finish his office.
No, every time you do an office tour, mine will remain the same. Like, my room will remain the same. It'll always be like
Try
that.
to you just painted yours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get mine painted
not
in some.
Are you
Can
gonna
I-
get an accent wall like Jordan did? Just one of the walls? That's what he got.
When I have to move all my crap out for them to paint it, because like they're not
Not
going to
really.
move my stuff
If you
around.
hire the...
If you hired, yeah.
I mean,
Be able to
anyway,
move
you're
the
probably gonna
center.
have to move it in
You'd
order to
have to
paint.
Sucks
Yeah.
to that. I'll keep it white. I don't care.
I'm keeping mine white.
Can I paint it myself? Like, can I get markers and just go at it
Yeah,
myself?
that sounds
If
like
you
a good
want
idea.
to, yeah.
If you want to, you
accent
can have an
my
art wall.
walls.
Yeah, you could have an art
Because
wall.
my
Anyone
office,
is free to go into my office
As
and draw
long-
whatever they want.
I'd love to do
Okay.
that, James.
Just draw
Can I have
whatever you want
my
on
little
my
drawing
wall.
section?
What?
Can I have a little drawing section?
It's going to be the entire wall.
Oh, I
An
want to
entire wall.
I want to do something on there.
You can
now.
put whatever kind of profanity you want on
We're
there.
gonna have to pixelate that wall every single time we film. James is gonna draw
So
somebody like
excited.
bending over and shitting or something like that. And
So basically, Sly's Christmas thing.
So
I'm
Like
gonna
that.
get a pack of markers and I'm just gonna like sticky it on the side of the wall there, so that way people can just come take out a marker.
So anytime someone
Do
someone
whatever.
come to visit the office, they have to go in there. Like if we ever have Lyle here or
Yes.
something like that, can you imagine what Lyle would do?
My prediction is that down the line, I will likely give that office to someone, whether it be an intern or an employee or something like that, and that will be a present of gold. That is my mindset on that. They will come in and I'll be like, "You're working up in the ladder, you're working up in the world. Take my office.
You just have a big curtain.
Handle
rip
it with
down.
care." Yeah, and then I pull it down and it's like fucking dudes fucking in the ass and stuff on the goddamn wall. Like, yeah.
I really hope that
Yeah, we
happens,
did
and then
that.
they like show The Office if we're close to our lease ending.
Oh man.
And then it's
Showing
just
the
like,
office. Yeah, there were a couple interesting people in here before.
I think they might have been, you know.
Can you do chalkboards? Can you get like a thin thing of chalkboard and put it for an entire
Yeah,
wall?
it's like
You can do
chalkboard
chalkboard paint,
Can you?
just like there's this kind of wall.
Maybe I'll do that instead.
Whiteboard.
That might be easy.
That's whiteboard paint.
Because then we could just erase it. That's a good idea. Thank you, whoever said that.
Oh,
Chalkboard
no.
whalk. I'll have to look
you
into
get on
that.
chalkboard paint. There you go.
Chalk.
Or yeah, chalkboard paint.
It was just thinking about it. It's like my teeth is like.
Yeah, chalkboard.
Scratch it.
Oh,
James
no.
doesn't like that either.
No, but
James
if you were
doesn't
to,
like
if you were to
scratching.
come in my room just to fucking scratch on it, I would fucking kick you out immediately.
He hates that. I remember him.
think
Like,
most
that was one of the
people
first
hate
things
that.
I learned about James.
Most people hate that.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it's pretty
how did I
bad.
even like? Oh, see, like that's not that bad, but like on a
Just
chalkboard.
thinking about this on a chalkboard is just.
Yeah.
like,
Have you ever thought? Have you ever like? My sister has a thing about pulling apart cotton. She doesn't like that. But
I hate
I
that
think like if
too.
you take your shirt and like gnaw your teeth on it like that.
Does that make a sound?
Just
Kind of.
Just the idea, more so the idea of me doing it.
Oh,
Yeah, and also people that don't like styrofoam and stuff like that.
I don't like styrofoam either.
I know some people that don't like anything touching their face, like substances.
Kind of idiot. What?
Like
like
penises.
sticky substances.
Yeah, I think I'll
like
avoid that.
marshmallow.
Alex. Well, anyway, we have something very special for you.
He was doing something. He
We
was
have
doing
something very
the other
special
day.
for you guys. What?
I don't even remember what he was doing, but like he made a gagging throw up sound. I was like, "What the hell happened?" He's like, "Oh, just something touched my face." I was like, "What? What was that? What happened?"
Did you ever see this? Oh no, we did show you that Alex gets a midnight snack
No, it was
video.
something else, like in the office.
Was it the pickle? The pickle touched his face.
Oh yeah, it might have been the pickle.
Oh, that pickle.
Oh yeah.
It was
Yeah,
the pickle.
I just like anything that's like got liquid substance to it. As soon as it hits my face, I freak out. I just, I don't know, go comatose. I can't.
How do you brush your teeth?
No, but brush my teeth is fine because I can wipe my lips away really fast and stuff.
It's like the second you have to.
What did I just walk into?
But like even like
Substances on
rinsing
his
off
face.
water or something, like it's kind of like.
How do you take a shower?
Well, the shower is you're already like all wet. You're just going full in.
So if you're completely covered in marshmallow and then you got
I couldn't do it. That's why I miss out on a lot of food.
What if you're in the shower and then you rub marshmallow? on your
That's
face?
no. I still have to. I have to wipe it off really quick.
Wow, somebody just said I hope Sly is dead.
what?
Wow. Maybe you died when you were shitting.
Well, I don't
Also
know. I
very
still have a
dangerous.
bellyache, so it might be cancer.
Uh-oh.
We have. On that note, I want to thank everyone for us getting to this office is a pretty massive step in our whole effort here, the creatures' effort, and
Yeah, can't wait.
it should be a fun time,
Fun adventure.
fun adventure, if you will.
Or the worst moment of our life.
That too.
One of the
That
two.
too.
We're gonna look back on this and it's gonna be out of the worst times of our lives.
Has
Yeah.
there been any experiences with like interesting experiences so far with the people in the building that
They just
that-
keep
Yes.
like walking by looking at him when I'm playing darts.
When you guys pushed me outside.
Oh well,
Oh, yeah.
that was kind of caught on film too. So
When you pushed me outside, there
There's
were
an
people
old
that
man that works downstairs.
Oh yeah, that
I
the
named
hall.
him. I call him Nighthawk. Because every time I pull in, he's always staring at me, and I stare at him.
does he ever wave?
No, he never waves. He just looks at me, and I look at him.
He's got like those glasses that are like they have like the
But
necklace
yeah,
part
the
to
neck-
it too.
He makes this face though. It's not like a staring face. It's like a
Oh, like you're below him
Like-
kind of deal?
Like a Robert De Niro face?
yeah, like a Robert De Niro face.
Like who's this kid?
Yeah. He's like, Nighthawk.
Oh, he's in my office.
I felt relatively awkward because I had like the huge goatee for a few days where I was like bald and I felt like I looked like a Spanish like thug or something like that.
God
And
forbid
I was
Spanish is a good thing.
thugger.
Apparently.
no, I'm just saying I'm sorry, a thug.
Thank you.
Um,
A biker.
A
Yeah, it's
bike-
more so like a biker. You should have did like some kind of Lost in the Dam setup or something like
yeah,
that.
but I've just been feeling weird because I get here when everybody else is getting here. Well, kind of trickling in because I get here at like 7 or 8 o'clock. But like, it's just weird walking around. I feel like they think I'm gonna steal something or something.
Probably.
Because I'm just sitting there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they probably do.
I'm wearing a hoodie.
Put a suit
involved, I
jacket
had
on.
you'd think, well, I'm a bit more
we will need to
reputable
start
now.
wearing suits
got-
because
I got-
we saw.
screw
I
that.
met one of the guys when I was going to get a drink. He's one of the guys across the hall. His name's Ray.
Ray.
And
Oh, first name basis.
Yeah.
First name basis.
Sly is
already.
completely
Wow.
sworn off this type of interaction.
Yeah,
now.
we'll hear
He doesn't want to know.
Yeah,
Not
Sly
happening.
doesn't want
Not
anything to do
happening.
with anyone else. I was like, oh hey, you guys, the guys in this office right here, and he was like, yeah, we're over there. What do you guys
Did you say like after you said that when you said
was
you guys are the guys that are in that office right there, right? And he said yeah. Did you say you know we're gonna be buying that pretty soon, right?
I didn't say that. I didn't want to scare him. Okay. Anyway, so we had a brief thing. Like his first thing was, what do you guys do?
We buy you out.
Go home, you're fired.
I gave him the regular spiel.
You know-
and he's like, oh okay. Yeah, I don't know
Just
anything
on
about
that topic
computers.
though, you know how many times like we get asked that? I get so
All the time.
fucking sick and tired of explaining it now. I just make shit up.
Yep.
Yeah,
I do too.
Like I had a guy
really
that
do
asked me that the
too.
other day. What do you do? I'm like, advertising agency for social media. That's what I say now.
That's
like,
the easy. Like the
I just say
easiest
video
way-
production. They don't ask any questions.
Yeah,
Production,
the
advertising.
advertising thing is like the easiest way to put it
I
now.
was like YouTube videos, and then like, well, how do you make money from?
Yeah.
I mean, I take video games. Wait, video games.
Listen, this is at this point we can start having fun with this. We can start saying different things. We can start lying. We're like, what
Oh,
do
we
you
can't
guys
do
do?
that.
We train tigers.
We
What do you guys
tigers
do?
in an office building?
Like, what do you guys do? We're cloning other people right now. We got your DNA. We have you.
I'm a cat breeder. I got like 15 cats in there.
Yeah, we got all the rooms set up there with cats, and we got one stud cat that
You need a
goes
cat.
around and impregnates all the cats.
Or even better,
so
better.
call
when-
me up in a few months. We'll have kittens for you.
Or even better, when there's like, hey, what do you do? And I'm like, you just ask another question, what's your birthday? And you just like try like really just switch
We run
it
a
up.
Fight Club.
Yeah.
Fight Club, yeah.
And
I
they don't
think
do
that
that.
from all the
Battle
yelling and
Dome.
stuff that's going on in the stream room in particular.
Yeah, I think that was the number one thing that people were like, when they go in the office, I hope that they don't dumb everything down and don't yell and stuff like that. I don't think we have one complaint thus far.
No.
No sound complaints yet.
You know what's weird though? Is
It
the
helps-
janitors. The janitors that walk around at night, they just kind of like come
smile.
in. They're there. And you don't know why they're there. They're just cleaning up. But then they're like, they go in the rooms and they see if you're there and they look and they're like, yeah, it's like, have to clean that later. These fucking kids.
Had Sly, have you talked to them yet?
I refuse to talk.
Jordan, I can't tell if that's pretty racist.
No, Sly makes it a point to talk to everyone that speaks Spanish. So I'm asking. I try like he couldn't speak very good English because I was trying to talk to him early on, and
Go ahead, yes, go on.
I was just wondering if
Yes.
He wants
No,
you to
I-
be
I-
the
You,
middleman.
you have been here throughout the whole time, but this is like the first time that I actually got to set up my office. I have not talked to any janitors, but
wow.
the moment I do and find out that they speak Spanish, I'll make sure they leave the
I
garbage.
did. I had a nice conversation. Yeah, I asked him about the chupacabra.
We know,
Jorge.
we know about a lot of, we know a lot about
chupacabra?
it.
He wouldn't let me use,
You could get
he
us
wouldn't let
on
me
the
use the
good
bathroom.
side
the
of
other
What about
day.
El
janitors.
Bigfoot?
What are they gonna- Bigfoot. El hombre que grande.
on our stream day, I tried to use the bathroom.
Yeah?
And I guess he was cleaning and he wouldn't let me in because I was like, I don't. He's like, no. I'm like, what? He's like, no. I want to use the bathroom there. He's like, no. And he's just staring at me. I'm like, bathroom, I need to use. He's like, down. I'm like, downstairs. He's like, yeah.
What is it?
Baño.
Baño, yeah.
I'll say, baño, por favores.
Amigo.
And he'll just be like,
The Alberto. I see.
He'll say, pendejo.
Donkey? Are you-
Pendejo, come on.
That's
Somebody in the chat said Alex Nighthawk fan fiction.
Alex and this old dude.
Maybe that's an
It was a
old
morning when I saw him in the window.
I knew I needed to
His
have him.
drooping gaze caught me off guard.
I thought to myself, I never have a chance
I
with
was-
him.
His breath coated the window as he pressed against
My
the
nipples got cold.
My nipples are cold. Can you help me warm them up? How old are you, son? He said.
We locked eyes, and there was an intimate connection
I was
right
stunned
away.
when he started to beckon me towards his window.
You guys have been doing
What?
you guys have both done the fan fiction stuff already,
What
so
are you talking about?
if I wish there was a camera on your face right now as you do that smirk.
Anyways, I was gonna say, just talking about the people in the office. The only thing that I actually seen was when I was parking the car, and I just saw pretty much a commercial. I saw an old man Obviously, he's just past his prime, just sitting in front of a computer.
Past his
That's
prime.
pretty funny.
Maybe it was Nighthawk. We never know.
Is that easily recognizable? He's past his prime.
Yeah, Jim.
He's drinking at Applebee's right now.
He should be retired at this point.
Well, what I saw essentially is I'm driving here. Me and Beth get out of the car, and the first thing I see is like the glass and just two people standing in front of the computer, like they're trying to figure out something in a computer like this. And like he had like a lady hovering, way younger, and she's like pretty much like. And I'm like,
So you could see in his eyes how upset he was that
Yeah,
he was
no,
at the point where a
technology's
younger
not-
person.
Sounds like
more
they needed to take a
educated
trip
with
to
him.
Barnes and Noble and get themselves a Windows for Dummies. Computers for Dummies.
CD-ROM
I wanna read
drive,
one of
what is
those.
that? Plug in
Or like
USB
YouTube for
port.
Dummies or something like that. It's
Hey,
gotta be something like
I've been
that.
looking for a YouTube one, but
I've
it's
seen one
supposed
for
to be
Spanish.
It's really outdated. The YouTube one, like it's
Yeah, they usually
it's
are
like
with-
10 updates ago.
If you like something, click the thumbs up button.
Click the
You know, I think
star.
5
stars.
Yeah, they had the star
The
system
5-star
in the one
one.
that I seen. Yeah, the star
Oh,
system was in
star
that.
system.
For my senior
I missed
project, I needed a written source, and for my senior project, I was making a machinima, and I needed a written source, like a published book to source from. The only book I could
Machinima
find
for
was
Dummies.
Machinima for Dummies.
Is that Hugh Hancock that made
Hugh
that?
Hancock and Johnny Ingram, and yeah, that book was interesting. It had a chapter on Halo or Red versus
Hugh
Blue. though.
Hancock is a very eccentric individual. I don't know if you've ever seen any like, interviews. It was
I just watched some stuff because it was two in the book.
God, I remember that old deal front page. It was like what machine and then those dudes are like role playing or something.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? The
Wasn't
interact.
it WoW?
I don't
Was it a
even
WoW
remember.
machine
I don't.
or, like-
It was like a dude with long hair, but it was like.
That was probably Hugh Hancock
yeah,
because he does have long
it was-
hair.
Fuck, that's so old. 2008. Fuck. Yeah, it was in the front.
It was like a century ago, man.
2008, man.
Before they sold off machinima.com
To Dio.
yeah,
Right.
history lessons.
Anyway,
What history?
Well, we've gotten one topic done so far on this.
We're only an hour in.
oh boy.
Hey, not bad.
Anyway, something very, very amazing happened.
Something Brink related.
The hell is in the brackets there? Are you trying to like?
Oh, you just.
We
wait.
already talked about
You
this a
just
little bit. I
wait.
think you were around when I mentioned
I wasn't
this.
around
Everyone
for
get
this stuff.
shifty eyes for
Get
this next
shifty
segment.
eyes here.
So anyway, over at the
Robotico or whatever.
Robotnik,
Roberto Bowling.
Robert Bowling foiled a midnight robbery.
Who is Robert Bowling?
Robert Bowling is the creator of Brink 2. Yet to be
creative
yet to
director.
be released.
The most infamous game of our lifetime.
Yep, and,
It will be.
It's as elusive as Half-Life 3, but
Former
8 times
pallet
better.
jack placer, former like car scatterer throughout
Former
Call of Duty
Metallica member
maps.
too.
He put the pigeons on the map too.
Yeah.
He's a very amazing person. I've actually had the pleasure of talking to him. Me and James met him at PAX.
I yelled
I
at
met
him
his
once.
doppelganger.
I yelled at him once and he
Yeah, we met
said
his
hi and kept
doppelganger.
walking.
He was.
I talked to his clone. I
Did we
think
meet
you
him
just
twice?
mentioned
We talked to him twice. We talked to him at then we talked to him at like some party, and then we talked to him at
yes, yeah.
You guys
we
had a
did.
picture,
We had
yeah.
a picture with him.
yeah, we got a
that's
picture
right.
with him at the party, and then it was like on the way to PAX that we.
Yeah,
He's gonna start remembering us. I really think he
Someday.
is.
Someday
We saw
he'll
him
start-
twice last year. You guys saw him twice last year.
Will he
Specifically,
remember
you
us?
two.
No. Maybe if we played
Yeah.
his mobile game Breach and Clear, he'd probably remember us a lot better.
Brink
But-
and clear.
Brink and Clear. Code name for Brink 2. But anyway, there's security camera footage of a guy. He runs up and he kicks the door down, the glass out of
glass
the door,
door in, yeah.
and then you see Robert Bowling run up and
like,
start
"Ugh,"
waving.
and the guy runs.
What the hell is Rob Bowling a gorilla or
I
something
don't know,
like that?
he just kind of.
It's like when you run into a mountain lion,
Well,
you're
the thing
supposed to
is,
make
there's
yourself bigger.
Yeah, there's obstacles in the middle of the way, so he's gonna kind of get over them. So he's like,
he uses Brink.
it's kind of like that,
parkour
like
skills.
kinda like that
Okay,
kind of
okay,
thing.
He was the
Parkour
mocap.
skills.
He mocap
You're
that.
giving me monkey hands. I was
Yeah.
like,
Mocap,
I
the
don't know.
animation.
I feel like if you scream at a robber, they'll run away. Like 99% of the time.
I'll save a gun.
Mostly. Yeah,
Like,
unless he
there's
was
more
armed.
of, like-
But
Unless he's in a hostage-taking mood, which is
But-
rare.
Yeah.
So this
yeah.
is
but
the
it
second
happens.
time Robert Bowling has made the news in relation to something happening in his studio.
Damn.
Dan here brought up a very interesting point.
Well, it seemed to me like the robber was easily ran off by just him running at him.
Sniffing it out.
Robert Bowling
but
involved.
This was headline news on many different gaming sites,
Okay.
mainly Kotaku, Joystick, IGN. All
all the small
IGN
ones, right?
reported this.
IGN reported this.
Aren't those
This
very
is
small?
serious shit.
By
There-
Uber
I hear
Haxer
that's where
Rover's
news is
Twitter,
born.
Yeah.
Whoa,
who has
IGN.
easily over 2
multi-million dollar man per year.
5 million gross last year.
I added to this.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
played
that's
right
good.
into their hand. I think Robert Bowling. I think they staged this break-in.
As well as the SWAT, like the
SWAT thing.
like panic button thing.
This is two different
I don't
news-related
know about
things.
that. I don't know
Have you
about
heard
that.
anything
Robert
else
Bowling.
about Robotico?
Wait, do you
whatever?
remember the ghost statue? The ghost statue that was in the
Oh,
one
yeah.
building?
That's- yeah,
that
the
happened
SWAT
as
thing,
well.
that's what he was
Oh,
saying.
that was a SWAT thing?
So I'm
Okay.
saying he's involved in both of these incidents. They're
Uh-oh.
both making front page. They're spaced out enough, and they're happening to promote his game.
Bring 2.
Amazing.
It is a
Serious.
marketing campaign.
Huh.
How can we do something like that?
Could it be possible?
Break in at the creature office.
Robert Bowling.
Thwarted by Cat Jordan.
There you go.
Someone tried to come in and steal my Walmart setup.
They took the water cooler.
They took the water
Wait a
cooler.
second, aren't you guys releasing something big soon? Why, yes, we are.
Let's
should
tell you
check
a
it
little
out.
bit more information on that. It's a short. And some
man.
t-shirts
Well,
to go along
I
with
believe
it.
it. If they interviewed him and we're like, what were you thinking? Well, when I was developing my new
Developing my new game, Breach and Clear. I was.
I learned some tactics from my
Those
new game.
articles always start off like that, though. You know, Robotico company currently working on Breach and Clear was broken into this morning. Like, that
Looks like the Robert breached and
This
cleared.
is a conspiracy theory. He
I like
is
that.
getting marketing with these people.
So the creatures are detectives now? Yes, we are. Yep.
No, we're.
We just see the signs,
I mean,
man.
yeah, I mean, I admit I didn't see any of this. I didn't see any of this coming. I tweeted it out.
You got to read the signs.
I was excited that he
Obviously.
was being a hero,
Obviously.
but it has just been debunked.
Let me ask you a question, though, James. Is he a hero or is he a zero?
He's a hero.
He's
Well,
a
his
hero.
Or will
Twitter
he live
handle
long
is
enough
like
to see himself become a
402.
villain?
So
What about four heroes?
Hashtag Illuminati.
Form herself.
yeah, he
Illuminati.
should change his
Hashtag
Twitter
Illuminati.
to for hero. Oh!
There you go.
Wow, I can't
So
believe
Robert
this
Bowling action
conspiracy theory. I mean, what if that is legitimately how it is?
I'll be
I think we
honest.
just called it out then.
I wouldn't be too surprised if replacing a window is a lot cheaper than 100 extra units, 200 extra units, 300 extra units of your game.
I know I'm buying it because of this.
I know I am too, because
I'm about to
someone
break
that
the
puts
shit
their
out of that
life on
game.
the line for something like this, he wants to protect his game. He wants to protect his studio. I'm telling you right now, he has a great product that he's about to reveal, and I'm going to buy it.
Yeah. And now everybody can go back to forgetting Robert Bowling outside of us until something else happens at their studio.
Then we'll
You
report on it.
watch. How many months was in
We just
between
pretty
that?
much force fed our fans to Robert
Wait a
Bowling.
second.
They don't give a fuck.
How many months was since the last one? Do you know, like an
Oh,
estimate?
God. Probably like 4 months or so, 4 or 5 months.
So 4 months. So we're looking at somewhere in June.
3 times a year?
June-ish, maybe maybe closer to the release of his game. There's gonna be another incident. It's gonna.
Maybe we bring this up to him next convention we go to.
We interview him on it, Mr.
Oh,
Bowling.
man.
We try to catch him in the lie.
He's gonna tell you to fuck off real quick. He's gonna tell you to fuck
We're
right
gonna
off.
get that right.
Get the hell out of here.
No comment.
Mr.
No
Bowling.
comment.
I just
no
want to go up
comment.
to him and be like, man, I think you're a hero. The way you stopped that burglar.
After you, Mr. Bowling, I have a few questions about that burglary.
Wait, you
attempt
stopped that
happened.
unarmed man who ran away at the sign of
He's
anybody.
gonna catch wind of us, like, talking this shit and
Like,
just, like,
who are these
just
weird?
be like, fuck off,
Who are these assholes? I didn't do anything to them.
And reports of another news, the creatures got sued by Robert Bowling.
Robert Bowling breaks into the creature office.
The myth, the legend.
Yeah, Robert
We
Bowling.
get put under because of Robert Bowling.
He's gonna bury us.
Sues us and takes all of our assets.
The
Great.
plot thickens.
No, the stream computers.
Then when a fan tries to rob them of our own assets, he makes the news again.
So what's up?
Between different computers.
Maybe.
I would not say that.
Maybe.
Until it actually happens.
Maybe.
Jordan and I were doing it.
Possibly.
Yeah, so between his perspective and my
60%
perspective, we were playing
chance
Just
of it
Cause and Payday.
Let's
It was
see what
working
happens.
seamlessly.
60% chance.
When you have 6 people in the room at the same time and
I'll
shit
be
goes
working
down.
Like I'll be working like.
Roll number 2. Can't do more.
Yep, everybody. Well, hey.
Are we still dropping right?
Dropped a few more.
That's great.
Break it down. Break it down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We the creatures. Tell your mother. Mama, I miss you. How you been? Yeah, shawty, bring it. Thumbs this video up. Thumbs this video up. Yo, don't thumbs it up. You're a hater. If you don't thumbs it up, you're a hater. Stop hater. And we're done.
Some people in the chat, they're all just like lag. I wonder how much of that actually went through. None of it. It's just like
Absolutely none of
We
it.
need to release an album just full of that stuff.
Lag City, look at this shit.
oh no!
Somebody said like the music.
Homies, drop the frames. Look at all this shit.
Frames
going
been
Come on
dropped.
in, jam.
We're gonna have to go
The
to
singing
server
is
run.
breaking Twitch. Next hit single.
The second someone said something about switching perspectives of work, this
Yeah,
happened.
thanks.
That's it.
Truly binary got it. Like,
Like
get wrecked, kid.
Who would say that?
That's still buffering right there.
Damn.
Oh man.
What the fuck, dude?
Robert Bowling is DDoSing them.
Hey, Robert Bowling's gonna take us out. It's happening right now.
Somebody said I could hear perfectly, but the video is not synced.
Really? So
Somebody said I like the music and then put swastika.
Yeah, I saw that.
Welcome to
How is this a way to-
Copyright strike. Man, there's just a lot of hate going on here in the chat.
God, hate on who?
Somebody said Seamus should be old and black.
How is that hateful?
No, I wasn't. I was.
Number one, how's that hateful?
I just saw that randomly.
Number two, how the
No.
fuck do I do that?
Well, no, somebody said die Sly. That's why I was saying.
Oh no, yeah, no. I apparently I'm dying, but you know, all of us will die.
Why would
Shots
they
fired.
want-
Shots fired.
Why would they want me to be old
Wow,
and black?
that's
Like,
pretty fucking deep.
Bobby the burglar is robbing frames. What'd you say?
How and why would I be old and black?
They said you should be.
continue talking about
But
the
why?
stream.
Yeah.
Stream. We're gonna.
Why-
play-
Streaming that's lagging.
There's a big stream that they apparently at this point we can't even fucking do it.
Big stream on the 18th.
We'll announce times closer to and make an update video for it and such, so you'll get more info. I'm just giving it so you can save the date. Don't go out with friends that day.
Yeah.
Stay in and watch us.
Stay inside on Saturday.
We also will have a special announcement that day.
Did we? Somebody
Yes, we
said
will,
Bowling
actually.
stole Alex's beer.
No, he thwarted the robber who was trying to steal Alex's beard.
Doesn't look like he did a good job.
Is
He
it
made
still-
off like a bandit.
No?
That beard
Still
is nowhere to
going
be
back?
found.
Yeah, it's still going. No, it just it stopped dropping frames.
Is that still that same computer that we had 900 problems with before?
Somebody want progress on the beard?
Oh no.
There it is. Look at those. Hey, look! They look like pubes, James.
Oh, Jesus.
Pubes.
Back to pubes again. What about underneath? What about underneath? Yeah, down there.
Trying to make it focus so it doesn't focus on that. A little bit right there.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, yeah.
Nice job. Nice job.
Hey, over here.
Still working on it.
So anyway,
that's dope, man.
like I said, save the date. Special announcement will be that day.
What is this, a wedding? Save the date.
Yeah.
RSVP.
I don't think I even know what the special.
I don't know what it
announcement
is.
Yeah, you guys know what it is. You're just not thinking about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you point
What'd
to
we
it
film
on
a
there?
video for?
Oh,
Oh!
I was the same thing. I was
Absolutely.
like, I was just like, what's your special? Oh yeah! I did the same thing.
I see.
Alex, meanwhile, just didn't say anything, but was still just as confused.
I see.
Gears were turning in my head.
He kept the poker
I
face.
wanted
He knew
everyone
it.
else to go through that first.
Dan, what's the next topic? That
Well,
looks up
Dan,
your
the
alley.
next topic is. Oh yeah, Paul Walker was. It was really weird because obviously Paul Walker passed, but on the same day, a couple days ago, they announced two separate movies within like an hour of each other, where they recast him with a different actor. The Hitman movie, he was supposed to be Agent 47 in Hitman.
Ew.
He was replaced with an English actor, which is. I hope they're going the British route. I don't know if he was planning on doing a British accent or anything, but. And then there was a different movie. I don't know.
47
what it was,
is in
but
English though.
in the games he is.
I thought it was that's his chick that's like in his ear.
Yeah, she's English, but I'm pretty sure Agent
Is
47.
he? I don't know if he.
I'm
I don't,
almost
Seamus?
certain he is.
Seamus.
I don't think so.
Seamus.
But
Could I be? I might be wrong.
You
I might be
played
wrong.
it recently.
Seamus.
I played it like
I
last
thought from the
year.
one. I thought from the one. I played a lot
I
of.
don't remember. I was
Chad.
terrible at that game.
I played a lot of Blood Money.
Chad.
I could be wrong. I played Blood Money.
Wait,
in
Blood
it.
and Sand, that 50 Cent game?
Oh, that was another news thing that we didn't put up there, but 50 Cent was talking about he didn't feel like Minecraft was a finished game. Like,
Why the
Oh,
fuck?
Fitty. Oh, Fitty.
Why does he?
it was really
So
funny.
50 Cent Blood on the Sand was a finished game, but Minecraft. Well, okay.
But the article was
What
like,
kind of context was that
the
in?
article. It was at CES or whatever. They interviewed him, and he talked
Why?
about.
Why was he
He
there?
talked about how he was getting into Minecraft,
Yo, your boy 50.
and he didn't. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't feel like it was like
I
a
can't
finished
wait
game.
until they actually put the real
He must have thought it was
graphics
like
in
an
there.
alpha version
Yo,
of game.
what
Can't
the
wait
hell?
until they round
My
all
boy
the
got
edges
more
out.
Christian weirdos, and I don't have it. What the hell? It's incomplete.
47 is American, so I was just wrong.
Yeah.
But he's being played by a British actor now.
Timothy Olyphant played him in the first
Timothy
one.
Olyphant played him in the first
Timothy
Hitman movie.
the Elephant?
I love that movie.
Elephant, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring my
But he
boys to the
wa- he wasn't
multiplayer server.
British,
Show the
was
creep.
he?
No.
So you're wrong, Dan.
I am wrong. I am wrong. I am absolutely wrong. But I love the first Hitman movie. And then there was they announced. I can't remember the name of the other movie though. It was like an hour after they announced they replaced him for.
What could it be?
Fast and Furious 9.
No, they announced that they're not going to kill him off. They're just going to retire the character. I don't know how they're going to do
They
that.
killed him off.
I know. Well, that's what everybody was asking.
He's walking away from the racing
He's
game.
did they get a shot of him just walking away into the sunset?
Maybe.
People are saying that the 50 Cent is gonna throw shades at Jeff.
Throw what?
Throw shades at like sunglasses and shit. They're just making shit up. I'm just cracking up at the chat. Chat's just saying some really stupid, funny shit.
I don't think I understand that reference.
It
might be out of the
There's just so many fucking
Dun,
shit to
dun.
say about 50 Cent complaining about Minecraft.
Dun,
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, that's not loading, so I can't figure out what movie it was. But it was just weird within an hour of each other. My weapon loading, so.
It's kind of slow though.
Yeah, I think being hogged up by the wall.
If it was. But I can't remember. But it was just weird that I feel like an hour after he was
I
announced.
think I saw one thing. It was like, oh, okay, now.
It was this kind of like when like the day Tom Clancy dies and they released the poster of Jack the Tom Clancy background.
Chris. Oh, I didn't know that was a Tom Clancy thing.
Yeah, it's based on a book series.
I want you guys to announce a short with me in it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's
Okay,
get one.
we'll film a short.
That's
for
how we
us
do
so that
anyway,
When
so-
one of us die, then we can hear that.
We'll sell off
specific-
your wall. We'll knock out your
The
sell it.
last short with me in it. I'm like, I'm acting in this in anticipation
No,
for my
we'll
death.
do a shot where it's like a promo for it. We're like the final short with Urax. We'll have a shot with you going. Like,
I'll be like,
that would be so fucked up.
oh, that would be.
Creature Talk Lag Edition. Thank you very much.
No, so much lag. Yeah.
Why is it very Dropbox open? I thought we closed that. I closed on most of them.
Dropbox is the
Anything
worst
else for
thing
that?
when it comes to fucking streaming. You guys.
Well, there's no reason to have Dropbox on those computers anymore,
Oh, there's a reason.
since we don't transfer with them anymore.
There's a reason. I'm sure we'll use
No,
it
it's not.
eventually.
It's not sending anything right now.
Well, personal computers, it would make sense if we're like editing stuff up.
Oh, is it still dropping?
But we're all connected with a network here.
now.
I just needed to make this tweet happen.
Gary Busey gets perfect frames.
I love Gary.
Done with the Paul Walker thing.
That was weird.
Oh yeah, this next one was pretty.
What?
Jordan it was. So
I don't know about anything on the list now.
so
I know
Valve
about-
announced that
I know the next one.
They
It
weren't-
actually looks pretty cool.
they specifically aren't manufacturing the Steam boxes.
Yeah,
Other
I looked into a little bit of that.
other companies
That
are
was pretty
manufacturing
weird.
it. I thought it was pretty
thought-
weird.
I saw the
it
alien
was
one
going
one.
to be. I thought it was going to be Steam releasing the Steam box,
Like their own console, just a
that's
console.
it. But apparently, their whole plan all along was just to help develop the hardware for it to give to all these different manufacturers to make different levels of the Steam box, anywhere from like $500 one all the way up to like $6,000 Steam box.
From like
From
Alienware
all these different.
and
There's
different
14 different. Like Origin has one, and yeah, Alienware.
Does that help? Does that help get them more then? Like,
I mean,
I think it's gonna confuse people. Like, it
Probably,
confused me looking at it. Like the specs.
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
especially
Alienware Steam box.
Because it's the same price. It's kind of weird.
yeah,
'Cause it's
that's what really.
They have
confused
different
me. I thought
levels.
it was
I guess
gonna
maybe
be-
better hardware and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, like
but
some
it's just
will
like
like
it's like a
set different-
computer.
It is.
I-
But I'm saying you gotta imagine that Valve would get a piece of no matter which one of these.
Right.
So,
they're
so
right.
it's like
I just don't understand it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kind of.
I think it's gonna confuse consumers.
Like people are gonna buy another computer essentially.
It's
that
buying
just-
another computer for your living room.
Okay.
That's what. it
That's
is.
what I did.
I love spending money.
Exactly.
But it was like a cheap one just so I can watch Amazon.
Yeah,
This one's
I
not
don't.
cheap.
I don't know how that's going to
Yeah,
compete
I
with
don't know
PC
about
gaming
that.
in general.
See,
it
I
doesn't
thought
make sense
I
to
didn't
me.
know. I didn't know the specs thing. I thought it was just all had the same specs.
Yeah,
and it was different
no,
designs.
they're
I was
all
like,
over the
that's
place.
kind
It's
of
like a
cool.
computer,
Yeah, just different
it's like-
cases.
It's pretty much
But-
a pre-built computer that is built in with the Steam OS that runs.
So you're just buying you're buying the logo of Steam then, like the iOS and like the name of it.
pretty much buying the iOS on a computer.
You're pretty much just buying a pre-built gaming computer.
Oh, that-
that's
For your living room.
So
with Steambox. Like it's.
and have you seen the controller too?
It looks weird.
It looks
No.
yeah, it looks weird.
they're like trackpads.
yeah,
kinda
it's like two pressed nipples.
I don't know. I don't know about
So
that.
then, what kind of games? Is it only like the controller
There's like
games?
250 launch titles or something like that.
Damn.
That they
I'd
have
imagine
ready
they
to
try
go.
to get the Steam library to be compatible for.
Well,
the
not
most
everything's
part.
compatible though.
I know,
Yeah.
but
They're trying to even make
a game
Dota.
that has controller capability, I'm sure they'll try to convert it to the Valve controller.
Yeah, I can see it.
Listen, like they're trying to make Dota playable in a controller.
Oh,
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
That's what I had that too. I'm like, what the? Fuck?
Someone's gonna get
pretty
really good
scary.
at it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
just-
I don't know.
it's
It seemed like a
weird.
strange thing because
It's weird, and it's the first time. It's the
They
first.
did
I've heard
Diablo
of
on
it.
the console,
First I've heard of it.
and people said that was the definitive edition.
They did what on the console?
Diablo,
Oh yeah, they did.
and a lot of people like that more than they did
I
the
haven't
PC
played it.
version because they fixed a lot of shit. I don't know.
Yeah, except the game is terrible in general, so I guess it's fine with they.
Wasn't it Gaben who, like, when they ported Portal 2 over to the PS3, he was like, "This is the definitive platform to play it on."
I think that's what they developed it for, and they said
know that.
or something like that. Or I
They've
don't
never
fucking know.
really done anything for the PlayStation because it was always the whole like, oh, PlayStation is too hard to code for. We're gonna keep it. With,
but they specifically said that for Portal 2.
I know that's why it doesn't make any sense because they've always had the stance that they won't do PS3 like PlayStation games because their platform is too hard to develop for.
Yeah.
And they
It seems
didn't. They
pretty
were just
weird.
too lazy, and they
Yeah.
prefer Microsoft. I mean, like that Xbox and Windows and stuff
Whatever.
like that.
Steam is Steam. Steam.
It seems like though apparently I read like an article and like people I guess one of the had people from Xbox were like I ain't sweating Steambox.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And I'm like,
Yeah, they won't sweat it when they release Half-Life 3 for the box, and then they'll
And
fucking
they-
shit their pants for it. People are
Yeah.
gonna buy that shit, especially if
much.
it's like long, like waited.
exclusive for the Steambox and the actually just Steam library. Is it gonna be like you only can play it in Steam?
I don't know what they're.
How's that- how they gonna even go about that?
Library of games we already have.
It's just weird. I don't know how can you like it's gonna
It
be
would be
exclusive.
Steam
It's
on
gonna,
your-
it's gonna be exclusive to the PC then.
Already have like.
It's like
Oh,
could be an
my shit says reconnecting to chat.
could be a-
in low end.
Buy all this, I guess now.
I figured it
Because I was like,
when-
oh, Steambox, and then I saw like 14 different like versions of Steambox. I was like, what am I even looking at?
yeah.
Origin has a Steambox. So it's like,
I
is
think
Origin
it's-
just gonna put like a bunch of
Origin, the PC company. I don't think is Origin, the EA company.
They had like
It
orange.
was the same logo.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they the same? I don't think they're the same.
No,
are they?
I think it was Origin EA's version.
Origin that has been around for a while in terms of PCs. Before this EA Origin.
No, I
the
don't-
logo
Heavy
of the
research in
Origin
order
for
to
EA,
buy
yeah.
one.
Do I have to?
Yes.
I'm gonna compare like Origin versus Origin and see like if there is a difference between
Origin
them.
of life versus origin of creationalism.
I don't know. I don't know if there is like if that is how it is. I still have the Robert Bowling video pulled up.
Have you used your phone at all for the last few weeks?
No, I guess
for
not.
the. Oh, yeah, the next one ties into what we were talking about. This is a game announced, I think we're working on called
really?
Evolve. Jordan read on it, so I already know.
It's going to be like powerful stages. I did a very interesting thing about how it was one of the titles was purchased at the bank deal.
Oh, teacher bankruptcy scandal.
Someone's getting here.
Origin for Steambox. I don't know what you're trying to talk about.
I'm telling you, you're the one thing.
It's
I'm
pretty
saying.
similar.
This PC. Just look for the PC.
Yeah.
And then find the
Yeah,
Origin one.
yes. They're both hurricanes.
Original.
Original. Original. So yeah. So Evolve.
Connect the chat. Broken.
Evolve. So very interesting thing is creatures attack. So
Very, very interesting.
Oh.
Got the chat
Lag.
on this one. I don't know why
Lag.
I couldn't get the chat on the other one.
Lag. Creatures should really stop breaking the internet. Lag. Welcome.
Apologies for someone
No.
that's breaking our internet.
Is it maybe because you're switching over the file while that's all happening?
Probably because something's happening. I was like, oh.
Because that kind of debilitates the computer. Because my computer gets a little wonky when you guys are all sending stuff to it.
Ew. What just happened there? The video just like jerked around a little bit.
Well, that's because you canceled it.
Maybe. Who knows?
Hi, I'm Dan.
That's
I just-
Evolve.
Huh?
That's Evolve.
That's Evolve. I mean, I didn't.
That's kind of cool.
Just another. You were looking up the logo when we were talking about it. It
I
was.
already know about the game anyway, so.
Yeah, it was an IP purchase through the THQ bankruptcy thing,
Yes.
and now.
But it's the former
Left-
creators of Left 4 Dead.
Yes,
who
that
have
are
gone
working
back
on it.
to be
Yes.
independent again, and they're not with Valve anymore.
Yes.
Damn.
I read on it already.
Good shit.
Yeah. Well, you could have contributed then.
It looked
You
interesting.
could have contributed, but you were an asshole. Doing
And now he's
something.
contributed, so it works out.
There you go.
After that is another thing that Jordan wanted to talk about.
Oh, I
don't know what the fuck that
I
is.
saw a lot of people raving about this.
It is.
What?
It's the one you're familiar with.
PC.
The Origin PC.
Okay, thank you for looking it up. Now come back to the table, please.
Come over here, you
Just keep an
asshole.
eye on the drop frames. I think.
So Alex was wrong. Nothing new.
Guess. Next in the
After you
list.
prove that they both look the same.
Next in the list, what?
They
So-
didn't look the same.
Okay, arguably they both look the same. Who cares?
Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation.
What is this? I heard a lot of people.
There was
a lot of people raving about it.
another
It's like,
game announced. Someone's making. I didn't look into who was making it too much, but they are
Chuck.
making a game based off of the first Alien movie
Jesus.
with Ripley.
Okay.
And
Wasn't there only one alien in that game?
Yeah, there was.
The mother
There
was
one.
there, or just
No,
No, it was just- that
one
was the
alien.
second one.
beginning. And
Oh.
so
How
they-
did that work?
So it's like a survival horror game.
Oh,
So you're just trying to survive
So you have like
from,
a
one
motion
alien?
tracker. And
Why do
you're on
they
this
even?
ship.
Is this still Gearbox?
No.
No.
They lost the IP for Alien or what?
Well, I don't know. That was more something they just kind of bought up that was half complete, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like
it was something they
usually-
finished up or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah,
Like the
so-
Duke Nukem thing.
Yeah.
So who
Both
has
of
the
those
IP
look
for
great.
Alien?
What studio owns
I don't
that? I can't remember.
I don't remember what the
Paramount
studio
or-
was.
Has there been one good Alien game?
I don't know.
Aliens versus Predator, and then Aliens Colonial
It was-
Marines.
it
I
was
think
all-
are
it was
some of the
alright.
only
This
ones.
is one that I guess people are getting excited for. Although people got excited for Colonial
It
Marines
looks.
as well.
It looks really like graphically
just
a nice
stop
looking
with the
game,
aliens.
but
Next
Just-
gen.
it's-
I think it could be pretty decent.
The
but it
atmosphere they
depends on
presented
their-
in the trailer was pretty cool.
Yeah, it
They're
could
just.
be
I
cool.
saw a lot of people on Twitter saying this could be the alien that we want. This is the one.
They also
Finally-
announced a Rambo game too, and I'm completely holding out for that.
Yeah, you haven't heard about that?
No, it's a Rambo.
That sounds awesome.
He has like a fucking like. He has like a fro long hair, like it's like poofed out like here in the game, and it goes
man.
like down to his shoulders. and it's
Do they
really
have co-op
weird.
or multiplayer in that?
I don't even know.
Like fighting in that
You
town.
can
in,
be
what's it
him or his
called?
hair, either or.
I'll play as the hair.
Okay, I'm the hair. I'm switching back and forth.
I'm distracting them.
I need to make sure he's not distracted. You're supposed to defend him.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
But yeah, so Aliens. I'm looking forward to it because I was a pretty big fan of the Aliens movies.
Which one?
You said the alien movies.
Alien.
Plural.
I
saying
like.
which one was his favorite?
Yeah, I'm trying to think which one was my favorite. movie.
Expendables.
Expendables is a good film.
I liked the first one, the third one, and Prometheus. Although that doesn't
I'd
really
probably say
count.
the third one.
Third one was
I
pretty
don't know.
good.
I don't know. Like, did they say what this one is based off of? Like,
I like
which-
the
The first
Mark.
one.
It's based off the
That's not
first
the
one.
First one, yeah.
It's not the same.
Okay.
We're talking about things we like.
Hope it's good.
Yeah, I hope it is too.
I
We'll
like
see.
Totals.
Colonial Marines was really
kidding
well
me?
done.
That was based off the second one.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it was
What?
terrible.
Kind
I
of.
like
But
Totals.
It was like
Anyway,
between it.
this is kind of Alex related news. There's
Alex
just
related.
As the
news
number one DayZ streamer.
that they have sold 800,000 copies of DayZ in its early alpha, early access state on Steam.
Wow.
So that's pretty good.
I believe I heard that they're actually gonna wait to start working more on it.
They're working on it.
No, they're gonna wait because they're
They
like,
have.
they're gonna
They've
be like,
patched
"We're
it
done, we're
multiple times.
No, they're done.
They're done.
They're done with it. They're done with it.
I heard from Sly that they're done.
They're done.
I heard from Dan they're done. So
Yeah, I
Is
mean-
this the part where I ask what you're talking about? Or
Yeah, I heard that Seamus heard from Dan that they're done. So
So me looking into the patch notes for the new releases of this game,
I don't think he knew that they patched it probably when he
they've,
said
they've
that.
been patching
I was just
it.
bullshitting.
I don't know if you know this, but they're not going to do anything.
he did not come out of the gate knowing that he was bullshitting. He changed that shit halfway through. He changed it halfway through. He's like, they're done with it. Oh shit, I fucked up. I'm gonna continue.
Was this fucking War Z?
That game was really good.
So good they had to change the name.
Infestation Diaries.
Survivor
or
Diaries
whatever.
or some bullcrap.
Oh.
Infestation stories.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, so how do you feel knowing that your buddy Dean Hall
Swimming in a
successfully?
big pool of money.
I don't know how much Bohemia is giving him out of that.
Gotta love
because
the
it's
Dean.
through Bohemia Interactive.
Enough to climb
all
another
we have
mountain.
to do now is just not fuck up in terms of PR and in terms of optimization and getting the thing into beta.
They literally had everyone up their ass
Yeah.
prior to this,
Yeah.
shitting on Dean, telling him he was a lazy motherfucker, that he spent the past like 2 years.
This is mainly James.
No, this was a lot of people. A lot of people fucking gave him shit. He would fucking like retweet him and stuff, and he'd tweet back to people where like they'd call him lazy. There was an article that called him like lazy or something. And it's like 2 years go by or something, or a year goes by where he promises the release, whatever. No one gives a shit. It's out. Fuck yeah. They sell a shit ton.
Let's just keep it in alpha a while.
I really do feel like he's lucky to like have this many sales, only because like of how strong the community has been waiting for this shit to come out and start
Oh
pushing
yeah,
it.
there's
Dealing
been
with the
there's
mod.
been
Yeah.
tons of that same genre of game that have come out since DayZ
Yeah.
and have done certain aspects better, but at the same time there's some things that they didn't do better. But still, just because that genre is so flooded at the moment, the fact that DayZ still has that much traffic going for it,
Yeah.
like he is fucking lucky because they were shitting on him pretty hard.
Yeah, but even then they really pushed the release. It was kind of random. He didn't announce we're releasing it. This
yeah, it just
week."
came out.
It just was on Steam. Like
Yeah.
everyone was like, "What?" They bought it, but like I think he was talking about how there was still some stuff that like the zombies were causing lag and things like that. But he still released it. So I'm just wondering like,
Well, that's
if
alpha,
he's-
whatever.
Right.
Um,
so I'm
like,
wondering
oh,
if
it's
he's
just-
either like
I mean,
alpha,
let's just
whatever,
do
I want to get it out,
early
or he really
access.
thinks that.
There were some people that said that he just wanted to push it out just to like
Really?
get it out already because it was before the
I mean,
holidays.
it's
It
when
was
I
just
do-
boom.
I talked to a
just
couple
pushed to get it
different
out.
like
Okay.
streamers that
It
do
was
it
right before the
consistently.
holidays
Yeah,
too.
it was right
There
before
was,
the holidays.
there was one guy who said that like they didn't know if he did it just to release it because of how long he'd been because he promised to release it last year, so releasing it at the end of this year for no reason I feel like would just be pointless because you already waited a year. You might as well like wait until it's done. So I'm hoping he released it knowing that all the bugs are just things he can fix. So. And 800,000 sales. I hope
That's
that's
a good chunk.
good
of-
amount of money
that's a
to
good chunk
push the
of paper.
developers and actually get that shit going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or take trips to Hawaii with the entire Bohemia.
Another
Active
Maybe he'll
scene.
climb, Mount Honolulu
Everest.
or something.
Hey, I was gonna say on top of that with the whole like delay and then out of nowhere something new, blah blah blah. Cube World, you guys remember that game?
Yep.
Wait, what?
Do you remember that game?
I kinda.
You
I
played
remember
it a
getting
lot.
killed a lot.
I remember playing that. Now out of nowhere, the creators are working up updating the game again.
Oh, good.
So with that same logic, I don't know how I feel about that because I was really excited. You guys remember how
You were
excited
real
I was?
gung ho. You were
I
playing
was
it all
I
the
was
time.
playing it all the time. It was really fun, but
It was
like
RTX, I think you were playing it.
yeah, in the hotel room and
Yep.
everything, and out of nowhere,
Just went away.
it just nobody like the person just complete like I don't know if he took the money and ran or whatever, but now they're working again. They're implementing like a new quest and all that stuff, and I'm like, it's not gonna be enough to like really like get the hype back for that kind of genre. I stand for DayZ because it has such a like driven community, but like for something like Cube World, like all right, well we're adding a few new more sprites and a new quest system and shit like that. It's not even gonna be like what do you guys take on that shit? Like, would you even like back up a game like that?
It depends on what
I
the.
didn't play it in the first place.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
play, I didn't play in the
watched
first
you
place.
I was
play
never
it.
really.
But how
What do
crowded?
you think about it?
Like how
Yeah,
crowded is the genre? Like I said for DayZ, there's tons of fucking like survival games that have
it's-
come out
it
since,
is- it
so
is-
it's like kind of flooded at this point.
It's kind of like Minecraft to an extent, but more adventure.
Does it stand on its own?
It has a lot of it has a lot of elements from a lot of.
Let me hear
different
your
games.
experience. It sounds like you have something you're
Well,
holding back here.
he's
He
growing on
played
something.
it. He played a good chunk of it. He played a good chunk with me.
I'll be honest. I played
Yeah.
a little bit
Extensively
of the
there.
game. I played a little bit. And I'd say it's got a little bit of Minecraft in it, but it does have the adventure
I
side.
think it's fair
of
to
it.
say.
It's fair to say it is very similar to what Minecraft is.
Like a jack of all trades.
It is.
I would say that's the
My
best.
question is like,
description
why
of it.
make it that way? Like the whole QB aspect of it, like
voxel
kind of
thing?
like the
voxel,
mine,
yeah.
the Minecraft feel when like you don't use any of the Minecraft elements like building or
Well, there is a few
crafting.
things. There's a few things like that you can. I guess it's just the how everything just looks. It just looks nice. Like
So it's just
The
purely
aesthetic.
aesthetic.
yeah, it's
really
just it looks
aesthetic.
really.
I think
and
it's
like,
become like a style now, kind of like cell shading.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's the point. Like, why not just make it cell shaded? That way, it kind of stands on its own in terms of like.
I'm saying that is a style now. Cell shading right now
So
is
cube is
not
a
even
style?
like a
Combine
thing
a cube
anymore.
with cell shading.
Like Bordercraft,
Border-
the texture pack.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Texture pack.
Border
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's it's the border. It's the
Borderlands
Bordercraft.
craft.
There you go.
I don't know. I just hope that he had like the people from Cuba had like a big like push hype for it, and like I don't know if they'll be able to like kind of like come back from that. It's gonna depend on the community. really.
Looking at it like offhand, I wouldn't have thought like DayZ would have came back from it. But like you said, like you have like such a dedicated community. I
Because
guess,
like there
that-
were people like making mods upon. They kept it
Yes.
going.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have Arma,
Yeah.
but it's like kind of like using assets from, and Arma's doing fine on its own. Then you have DayZ, like the fucking beta or whatever, where people are making modded maps, modded game types, and all this other crazy shit. Like, and then they throw out a very basic version of an alpha of the standalone, and on top of that, you got other fucking games that are out and doing the same thing. Like it's like just a crowded scene, but they still did high numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Cube World, it's kind of like. Yeah,
I
I didn't
think-
think it was still relevant.
Well, my
Like-
question to you guys is with the whole weight and everything. I understand that the DayZ community was upset, but were they more upset than excited for the release of it, or what? Because I think
everyone was excited for the release
yeah, well,
of
I
it.
think
It was
I think-
being passionate.
I think in the Cube World community, if like from the little that I know of it, like everybody's just so upset. They're like, "What the fuck has been up?" Like the dude hasn't didn't tweet, didn't do anything. Like he didn't post anything on Reddit. Everybody seemed really upset. So.
So somebody said that they stopped working on Cube World because they got DDoS'd in their offices, so they had to move offices, and they didn't update. That's why they didn't update the game for a while. That's what somebody said in the chat.
Well, how valid of a reason do you feel like
We got
that's
DDoS.
it?
Stop us!
We kept trying.
I know that there was a big rush, and I know that the site got crashed a few times, but it's not to the point that you stop on the game. Like, all right,
Do these people not have like Twitter on their phone or something? Like,
I'm not defending them. I was just
No,
reading what the chat
I,
was.
that, like I said, that's why I wanted to know, like, what the hell was going on. Like, I knew that one of them went to an event and something like that, but that's as far as I remember seeing. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, again, like, it just went from like hype city to nothing. So I don't know. That's,
Yeah, I think it helped a lot though. Like with Dean, he would always like at least give out updates and things
Yeah.
like that. So people like were still like, okay, they're still working on it. Great. Not like you're saying like in your case they just completely stopped.
yeah, he started off the
Like,
devlogs thing.
Yeah,
The devlog
I mean,
thing.
if the developers don't really care about promoting their game, why should people care about playing it?
Yeah. Well, anyways, what is the next topic? I guess in this one. Oh, this is horrible.
Speaking of getting lazy about stuff, and,
Yeah.
after announcing or releasing something.
Oh, that was a good transition.
Yeah, that was
I know.
perfect.
It's
Perfect.
perfect.
Hello?
Perfect
At all.
Hello?
Yeah, we just watched Mel Burnham earlier. He said segues are weird, so there you go.
I've already seen a couple of people ask about it in the chat, so go for it.
So, guys, we got some good news.
Good news for
Oh,
once.
Hey, one thing.
Good news.
Somebody said, well, Sly, there's this thing called life aspects. I guess life happened to that person. It's true. You're right.
Life.
Shit happens.
Life comes
bro.
at you fast. For everything else, there's
State Farm.
That's MasterCard.
Progressive Auto
Wait a second,
Insurance.
No,
Suzuki.
Zoom.
there's
What are you gonna say? What is
You've
this?
got,
No, I know, Alex
no,
has
he's
got me
fishing.
set on
He
this
has the
now.
It
fishing
might be
face.
L'Oreal, actually.
L'Oreal?
Honestly.
Suave.
Pampers.
Maybe it's
Alex,
Monopoly.
just let
The
us know.
Monopoly.
Come on.
Monopoly money?
What were you going for?
I mean, that just left blank.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
Yeah, it's just-
Man, that was
it's up to
Wow,
you.
that's a pretty genius
I
marketing
like that.
strategy
I
right
like
there.
that.
wow.
They threw out like 10 different products.
Yeah, they did.
We just advertised
And we're
for 10
sponsored by
different-
this many of them.
10 different products you just announced by saying that one line, Alex. Anyway,
Man, you should work for those companies.
Hey, thinking about it.
The good news is
Do it.
Trapville is back under production.
Hey, this is news to me.
Woo!
Hey, this is new to me.
Trapville.
Wow.
What?
Trapville.
Oh, those
Only
those
took a
clap
year.
traps.
But why?
Those
Maybe
clap
two.
traps.
Maybe.
Yeah, two.
Not a year
production.
yet. Not a year yet.
Yeah.
In April? No. February. In February, it would have been a year since we put out the pilot. So not a year yet.
Soon we put out the pilot.
The pilot.
Which means, I mean, we were
Listen,
working on it
listen,
before.
pilot. Like, you know, you can't-
No, I'm
it's
just
a
saying. I'm just saying
pilot,
it's
you
been.
know,
That's,
you-
There's
There's
a
been
thing.
pilots that have gone out years and years before the actual show airs.
Listen,
For
listen,
shows.
absolutely.
So it's not all that.
We didn't tell the fans
mean-
that this series is a yearly series.
Once a year.
Once a year.
Yeah, we'll be.
well, it's
finishing
bi-yearly
episode
because
one.
we had the RTX part
That doesn't-
portion.
Look
That
at all
doesn't
the
count.
hype in the chat for Trapville. What?
Trapville.
And WWE.
We're gonna broadcast Trapville on the WWE network.
Yeah, I was gonna put that on the list actually.
That's actually a really good deal, but I feel like there's some kind of underhanding going on there.
with the WWE.
I don't know. Not too trustworthy in that yet.
Uh-oh.
But I'll do it. I'll buy it.
Go ahead.
I'll buy it.
You get free pay-per-views.
No,
and
but the
stuff
fact
like
that I don't have to get cable, I can just get this network, and you could stream it off the Xbox.
Yeah,
It's easy for me.
Take it.
I will
Take
take
it.
it.
that's
You can see
that's
your
what they meant by the
favorites.
first
Ride that
10
donkey.
bucks.
You can
Okay.
see
Ride
your
the donkey
favorites,
home.
John
Take 'em.
Cena.
You can't see him.
As
But you can
featured
see him
in
on
my
the
plushies.
High quality.
That was good.
Anyway, Trapville. Yeah, so Jordan's back working on Trapville and such. That's our first big initiative in the office.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Maybe it'll appear on Netflix.
Trapville on Netflix.
Trapville on Netflix.
Release
why
the
not
entire
Hulu?
season. So they,
Next to
Amazon
Video
on
Game Academy.
demand.
Yeah, we're going farther than Netflix. We're going to Amazon on demand.
Amazon.
for this.
I've been using Amazon.
It's
a
going
lot.
on
I'm a
Pandora.
fan.
And in 2015,
Pandora.
you can get season 1 delivered by the Amazon.
Be that what's the digital
Amazon
service
drone.
the Violet thing?
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet with
Digital
with
copies for everyone.
Digital copies of
Damn.
Ultraviolet, copies of Trapville
What?
season 1.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What is Trapville for people who don't know what Trapville
Broadcast it live on Live Jasmine.
I like that. There's
is?
profit in there.
Brazzers.
Brazzers.
First episode goes on Brazzers.
Brazzers.
On Pornhub. Yeah,
Pornhub?
the Pornhub account. And look
We'll
at
post it on the same account that
Today, Clinky gets
Post
into
it on
a
the
sticky
same-
situation.
Clanky.
Oh no.
Hey, there's too many.
I only got two
Let's get back
arms!
in the highway. Let's get back in the road. This way. This way. We're going down this weird road right now. GPS
So
looks wrong right now.
anything else about travel that you can speak about, Mr. Horton?
What are you working on right now, Jordan?
Like finishing up the sets for the
Sets?
most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got some animating underway, but
What does that involve?
animating.
Oh, that's too
Complicated.
It's too complicated. No.
'Cause most of episode one
that's
is
technical
done
stuff.
for the most part. Outside of like animation wise, it's pretty much done and
Yep.
everything. So
Do we
progress.
have? Never mind. I'm not going to ask. That's for an
A release date in
ETA,
mind,
but
is
I
that
don't
what you're
wanna
gonna
do
say?
that.
No,
no,
we're not
fuck
gonna.
that
We're not
noise.
gonna. We're
Fuck
gonna.
that
We're gonna.
noise.
We're
Fuck
gonna
that
surprise
noise.
them.
Anyone else
Surprise
have-
them.
We're gonna pull a Daisy.
Anyone else?
Yeah, it's just gonna be up one day.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Trapville's up. We'll make sure we check that YouTube option that you don't want your subscribers to see it.
Yo, that's
And
messed
it's
up.
just, it's just there. It's like Trapville's released.
8 views.
Before we hit the last topic, remember your $5 story.
$5.
I want to hear that too.
$5.
Wow.
Wow.
I just feel like this is gonna segue into like a Subway,
Yeah,
like
like
a
a
$5 foot
footlong
commercial.
No. This is
$5.
legitimately $5.
$5.
Okay.
I saw a lot of people in the chat, and I'm like, okay, I got you. I got you.
$5. For the people in the chat.
Yeah, I got you, chat. I got you.
It's a lot of money. So, I was heading on over to the Cheesecake Factory.
with
where I
Alex?
like to dine.
With Alex?
Is that a
That's
thing?
some swanky
Absolutely,
dining
with
right
Alex.
there.
I was giving him a nice dinner. I was feeding him.
Seafood dinner?
Yeah. Let him pick anything he
Wait a
wanted
second,
on
wait a
the
second.
menu.
Something's wrong here. James
Anything.
buying Alex dinner.
This is
Dude,
weird.
Something
bad must have happened.
I felt very gracious on this day.
Oh.
On
Is this
day.
true, Alex?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Why would you even?
Okay. Continue.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, Cheesecake Factory. Now, if you take this mall, the mall that's up there, you
Yep.
know the location
No, I
of the
know.
Cheesecake
I
Factory.
know.
The Cheesecake Factory is kind of like
We've
its
been there,
own.
right?
Yeah, we have
we
been.
went
there.
there.
That was our first big
Yeah.
business
Yeah.
dinner.
Before we went
So
to
it's
the
like
grill.
it's like
business.
attached.
Yeah,
It's
business.
attached to the mall, but it's kind of like off to the side.
Yeah.
And then you know how you have it's like an L shape at the bottom of the opposite end. There's like a doll place where they sell like sell dolls.
American Girl.
Yes, American Girl.
American Girl dolls. Yeah.
So
What the fuck is an American Girl?
they just
doll?
sell they
It's
sell
creepy
dolls.
is what it is.
Yeah, they sell
dolls and then they sell you the same wardrobe so you can match your doll.
Yeah, they sell dolls.
All different ethnicities too.
So
I go there all the
Oh,
time.
that's cool. Then.
They're
there
fair.
were two people walking alongside the side of the building where they sell the dolls, and it was a guy and a woman.
Okay.
A bit of a, like a bigger woman.
A bigger set.
Okay.
Bigger set.
Took me a
And
second. I was like,
in
what?
between them,
Mm-hmm.
out came a piece of paper.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
It just kind of like
A little
it just kind of went like
Like a piece of papyrus.
it just kind of like flung out from
Yeah.
behind them and landed on the ground.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Physics, gravity.
I seen it.
I was 3 miles away, but I seen
eagle-eyed
it.
it. I eagle-eyed it from the Cheesecake Factory.
Eagle Eye Hawkeye fanfic.
Where were you standing?
Were you in?
The Cheesecake Factory.
Were you guys at a table eating?
No.
Okay.
No.
He
I
just
was
breaks
like at
through
the
the glass
entrance,
and
kind of.
Okay,
like,
okay.
The entrance, like say
So
the
is this
entrance.
back, like behind the American
It's kind of
Girl
like
stall?
like the parking lot. Like it's
Yeah.
right in front of the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
Okay. Now I eagle-eyed this thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, from a normal person, this could be just a piece of paper that came out of their pocket or something.
James
you dropped
knows.
it.
But I saw Mr. Lincoln.
I said, and I said in jokingly, like when I seen it, I was like, oh, those people probably dropped some money. Wait a minute. I'm going over there. I walked my ass across that parking lot. I went up to that doll store, and I found the exact spot that the money had dropped. I picked it up. It was rolled up. I opened it up. $5 bill.
So now we have here 3.5
Dollar.
0 5
$5
million
bill.
dollar man right here.
And I proceeded to tweet that dinner was on me.
$5 of it. Alex got a $5
And that good
advertiser.
karma is like
got a $5 coupon
not
for
Is
happening.
this
so
the
to
day we
speak.
went to eat?
Yeah, I guess.
Was it?
I don't know.
Because we split the bill on that.
I mean, $5 though.
But
So-
he paid for it. No, he paid for the meal. Don't worry about
He
it.
paid
No,
for his
he
own
paid.
meal. He was generous enough to pay for his own
It
meal.
might have
that
been
day.
split, but he got $5
I think that
for
was
free.
part of the anecdote he was telling. He's like, dinner's on me. That's the punchline at the
And
end.
then, now,
Dinner's
because
on
I
me.
tweeted this out, people on Twitter, they thought it was just kind of messed up, and they were like, James, why didn't you give the $5 back?
We should have.
You had
Because it's
$3.5 million.
$5. It's $5. Why would I give that back?
How far did
cheapest
you have
man
to
on the
walk
planet.
to get the
He had to walk.
$5?
It was about a block.
So it's either yelling at the people, "Hey, you dropped $1,"
Absolutely
or walking
not.
all the way over there, finding it, and going back and finding them and say, "Hey, you dropped your $5."
No, but see, but by the time that I got this $5,
They're gone.
They're gone.
No,
They're
what?
gone. And I mean, it wasn't.
did they
really out of
did
his
they write your
conscience.
number on the $5?
Nope.
That's
I
yours.
went to Vegas for my
Nope.
birthday,
Uh-huh.
and my dad and I were going down the escalator, and my dad sees a bill at the bottom of the escalator. He gets off, steps on it, because he wants to make sure it doesn't fly away, even though we're indoors. But he picks it up, $100.
Oh, a C note.
But now I was like, we should give that to whoever dropped it. But then who dropped it?
Yeah.
So I mean, the only what do you do in that situation? Give it to the bartender? Give
I'll
it to
tell you
the
what,
lady up front?
there's a pocket on your pants. That's where
I
that
dropped
belongs.
it.
My dad.
Here's my $100 bill.
Dinner was on my dad that night.
When we went to Minecon, we were running through the casino. It was like $40, just sitting on the floor. Found it. As someone was like, "Is this yours?" Like, "Nope." It's like, "All right, see you later."
Wow, that guy was
$40
really honest. Nope.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, I was the,
I didn't want to like pick it up and walk away and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
where'd you find that right there?" Yeah, I was over there.
Wait, he goes.
I think I'm missing $40.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, there were some really honest people in
not even
Vegas. that
talking,
day.
no,
That's
Is this
scary.
yours?
Honest people in Vegas.
Amazing.
Since we're all telling
If I was
our
him, I would
funny
have been like,
money
yeah, I lost
stories.
$20, but it wasn't on the floor.
Dude, that foot thing actually reminds me because of in school we used to do that too, where kids would drop their lunch money. You put your foot on that shit, and you don't move until they go away, and then after they leave, then you're like,
Compton was a hard place.
School
for
is a
James
thug
Harden.
life.
Hard place.
Anybody that goes to public school,
you know how much money
know some
that
thug's
$1
life shit.
that someone could have
Extra
dropped.
fries.
That would have been like
That's
that could have
some
been like a
candy or
bag
some
of
shit,
that would have been like a
yeah.
bag of chips,
that's
a
like
cookie.
pretzel,
Yeah.
a cookie at
Listen,
the a la carte thing.
anybody that goes to public school already has a little bit of thuggish in them. They
I think
know about
my
life.
lunch was like $1.20.
There's
It was
a little bit of
$1.20. So if I found another 20
90%
cents,
of kids
I get a
go
whole
to
nother
school.
lunch.
That's a dirt
Public.
cheap
Yeah.
lunch.
Well, then 90% are.
I qualified for free lunch for a good little
Yeah,
while.
you know.
I did for a bit, and then I got put on to reduced, and I was like, motherfucker. I was reduced lunch.
I was just listening to this Thug Logic over here that Sly was hitting me with.
What do you throw at us?
I'm saying anybody that goes to public schools
Yeah, it has a little bit of thug in them. I heard
a
that.
little bit of thug in them because
Yeah.
there's a lot of hustling going on. Like that thing with the foot,
Like that thing with the Pokemon
yeah,
cards.
Pokemon card. Did you ever do the whole like if anybody like? In Puerto Rico, we're very mystical, by the way.
Mystical.
So there's all right. This is part of the Puerto Rican
And
things.
now Puerto Rican time.
Oh
with
yeah,
Sly.
yeah. We have the. Oh, I don't have the
Yeah.
jingle on there. Is this the Puerto Rican quarter
This
with
is
Sly?
this is a Puerto Rican thing that we did. I
So
don't know
Puerto
how, if
Rican
this
corner
actually
with Sly.
translated to America, but
Don't have the song.
this is how we would reserve seats. So whenever we would leave, we would do this thing, and this is what would happen. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Don't take my seat. People would take seats. So what we would do, we would go to the seat. We would go like this.
What?
And anybody, you do a circle, and
Yeah.
you put your foot like thumbs like up, and then you will leave. And if somebody would sit there, everybody in the classroom will call him gay because he was sitting on an imaginary dick. That's
Yeah.
how. And that's how I say.
I think you've hit us with a story before, and I think all of us said we've never heard of that.
I've
I've
never heard
that before.
And,
now.
and this is a Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
Puerto Rican thing. There you go. So whenever that was one of the ways that you can save your seat, and the creator was exempt from it.
So like,
So wait, if you
you-
did that, you'd be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, you're exempt.
so are
from-
you
from-
like
I mean, you can't sit
drawing
on
the
your own
imaginary
dick.
dick,
Yeah,
or are
you
you
said
like
your
getting
dick?
it warmed
Is that
up?
supposed to be your dick?
Yeah,
That's
you-
why you can't sit on your own dick.
You can't sit on your own dick.
So you're like.
You would go like this.
But you're fucking him when he sits down, though.
And then, yeah, they like it up the ass. That's what it would be. And everybody.
But you're
would,
giving it to
they
them.
Would, they would respect
But you're
that.
giving it to him, though.
They would sit on an imaginary dick.
Yeah.
Right.
Could you contract?
That's how
anything?
you would. That's the thug life. That was
That's
part
the
of
thug life, sitting on imaginary dicks. Thug life.
It's a pretty thug shit. You just
This has been Puerto Rican Corner with Sly.
Thank you.
They do that shit all the time
I'll
in
be here all
Compton
day.
and
I'll be here all
Cabrini
day.
Green and all
Thug
those places.
life.
By
They draw
way,
the dick.
I want to say real quick, we've
Yeah.
been in this office for about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
minutes.
I have not seen any secured pussy anywhere.
Yeah, what is going on with
Oh,
that?
they're keeping it safe here.
It's
It's
locked
really
up.
secure,
It's too secured for our liking.
I don't think I've heard enough of this.
It's
Thanks for
suspiciously
joining us, guys.
secured.
got one more thing on there.
Oh, there's one more thing. What did
We
you
just released something. What did we release, Alex?
Not the pussy because it's secure.
I don't know. What did we release?
It's locked up.
Alex, what did we just release?
Why are you looking at me like I'm supposed to make an announcement for this?
Alex.
Like as if I want any part of this in the
Alex,
first
what
place.
did we release?
Alex, what did we release?
A shirt.
What kind of shirt?
What kind of shirt?
What's on the shirt?
Fucking shirt you can buy on the
Okay,
store.
everyone now. The Alex shirt is now available. Store.thecreaturehub.com.
You better buy that shit because that shit is hot as pancakes.
hold on, wait.
Hot as pancakes.
Yeah. And listen. To anybody that buys it, that whole dick thingy makes you invulnerable
Exempt
to that.
to that
It
as
allows
well,
you.
okay.
It allows you. If you buy that shirt, anybody does it on this on your seat, sit on it. You got that shirt. You're exempt from that.
Is that gonna be like a new Puerto Rican law when you
Yeah,
go to Puerto
I'm
Rico? They'll
making
be like,
it-
I got the shirt.
I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen.
This mouse pad still reeks.
You're gonna help
still
a lot.
Yeah,
of,
it's stanky.
a lot
What
of
happened
kids
to my
not
mouse
getting an
pad?
imaginary dick up their
What?
butt.
I said I wanted a mouse pad with my face on it.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, your Seamus face?
I didn't get that
I wasn't paying
Seamus.
attention at all.
Oh, everybody's putting it in the
Start
chat.
dick up your
It's in the
butt.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CRT Alex.
CRT Alex, please.
Kurt Alex.
CRT Alex.
Kurt Alex.
Man, that shirt's gonna sell like. I'm gonna buy
I'm
like.
buying it now.
I'm
gonna-
buying 8 of them.
I'm buying a lot.
Gary
I don't want to
Busey.
sit on any imaginary
I, too, would
dicks when I
like
go to
to buy
Puerto
one.
Rico.
Dude, I wear all 8 of them.
I'll wear all 8 of them. Be like, I got
I'm
8,
super exempt.
8 times
Yeah.
the protection.
I'm saying everybody's
We're
imaginary
putting
butt
one
and
shirt
imaginary
each
dick.
on the bear. All the bears
All
get
the
an Alex
bears will
shirt.
have the Marshall shirts.
Yeah.
Extra large.
I'm
shirts
buying
of
one for
those.
Chef.
Alex, did you know, like, when you made that face, what it was going to turn into?
No.
I think if he knew that, he wouldn't have made it. in the
Yeah,
first
he
place.
wouldn't.
I heard
I
that they
knew-
started using it as a reaction thing on like Reddit.
No, and guess what? It's actually a selfie at the Shorty Awards.
Hey,
You can
People
vote.
were saying it was number 2 at the beginning
You
of the
guys can
stream.
number 2.
You guys, you guys can please vote for Alex's face. We're gonna talk about
What is
this.
it voted for?
A lot of people
The
taking
selfie of the
best
year.
selfie of the year, and this
But
is
it's
the
not a
thing.
selfie.
That's what I was saying.
Listen,
before.
Photoshop.
listen. We're trying to
That's number
break.
2.
We're trying to break the mold here. We're trying-
Number 2 for best selfie of the year.
Shorty Awards.
On
What the hell is all
Shorty
that
Awards.
crap? All that stuff sucks.
Listen,
right,
listen.
Alex
and
is
that's
much
why
better.
Alex is.
Honestly, Alex's is the best one.
Alex is our Dark Knight.
I see a
He's
bunch
gonna
of
help
crap.
us. He's the hero that we need.
There's a really buff dude though who's going like,
Yeah, look
I
at
don't care. What if I do that in the mirror?
you. Probably would get selfie of the year too.
I probably get laughed at.
I'm also winning in gaming.
Hey!
I'm gonna become the president of gaming. And I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna make a
Who's
speech.
next? Who's next? Who you
I
got?
don't know. I don't know who that is.
Ah, okay. Shit. Keep
see
everybody.
Batman on there.
we actually
I
know
will
what.
go up there and I will tell
What can you promise?
everybody.
What can you promise us?
I
What
will.
can you promise
I
us?
promised
Go ahead.
gushers on
Gushers?
every doorstep.
You promised BV to me.
I promised Marshall face on every billboard.
Okay,
Great.
I like that.
I
More
promised.
promises that can't be kept by politicians.
I
It's fine, he's
promised.
still doing the
I
politician
promised
thing.
YouTube being reverted to a few updates ago and subtracting Google Plus.
Damn, you got my vote.
See that?
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah,
I like that.
Let's see if with the audience we can get it to number 1 during.
but look at the competition that Alex has.
You
Like,
can't compete with that buff dude.
Look at
what
but,
artistical
the
can
number
do.
one is right to his
Hashtag
left.
cute.
I'm
This is
saying,
fucking stupid.
listen, Alex.
I highly doubt that there's anything serious when it comes to these awards.
Shorty Awards.
From what Alex said, he said he actually had one before and you didn't get shit out of it.
Nope.
You have to like. People were telling me you have to fill out a profile on there.
Profile.
You have to claim your nomination like as your profile, whatever.
Okay.
And then you have to fill out like this survey thing where it says what exactly I do on social media and yada yada
Act
yada.
like an ass.
How do they? Yeah, exactly. How
Yeah.
do they respond to someone on social media on Twitter that just says all they do is fucking tweet themselves when they take a shit or something?
I do that.
Amazing.
What else
It
do people
works.
use Twitter for?
If it works, then what are you doing?
I'm trying to nominate it.
He's getting errors all over the place. Like, what are you?
Just go to my Twitter and like do that. It's relatively simple.
I was nominated like twice.
I'm really proud
For
of
what?
you.
Pretty good.
I'm really proud of you, Alex. You're
Oh.
I can't
you're
compete with that
striving to be
selfie
the best
though.
selfie person in the
Yeah, I
world.
mean when I talk to my dad tonight, I'm
Yeah.
gonna definitely mention this to him and
You should.
Maybe.
Something
He's
to be
three
proud of.
away. He's 3 away from number 1.
Something
I
to
mean,
be
most-
proud
yeah.
of.
Three
I feel kind
votes?
of bad for the guy.
3 votes away from number 1.
Are you fucking
everyone.
serious?
Come
3
on,
votes
everyone.
and it needs to happen.
We have to keep both of us at number 1.
How many people? We have
For no reason.
4,700 people watching. You're gonna get 4,700 votes. You
Yeah,
won.
every single one of them is gonna
He's gonna
vote.
get like one.
You vote.
You go
You know
vote.
what? I gave this a little bit of serious thought because someone on Tumblr had told me about filling out the profile or
Okay.
whatever. I gave this a little bit of serious thought. I was like, okay, what if I actually were to win this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even though it's just like I'm just pretty much dicking around.
Yeah.
If I were to win this thing, I think they said they take like the 7 top people or something like that, and you go to like some kind of
Guatemala.
out somewhere?
award ceremony in New York.
Okay.
Do they fly you out?
I don't know, but it's on like April the 9th when
is-
PAX is on the 11th.
Well, you go to New York and then fly to PAX after that.
I fly from I guess New York to
You
Boston.
should do video conferencing.
No.
New York to Boston would be a pretty short flight.
It would be pretty short, but it would be pain in the dick.
Well,
Yeah.
plus the 8 hours to get through a New York airport.
Oh,
Apparently you're winning.
I had to go through security. Wasn't too
Congratulations.
that's at 5. This
Didn't you
bad
have
boy.
like a really shitty story?
I
Like,
had
you got
a
bounced
re-
back.
Hey!
It was really shitty.
There it is.
And this was all thanks to all of you guys out there,
Now
girls
it
and
is.
gals.
Do him
Best
a favor.
selfie.
You
Selfie of the
You
year.
can't only vote for this. You can also wear him on your
I
shirt.
just want to say that Alex is seeing through all of us at this moment.
You should be happy. I mean, what if both win?
Yeah.
What about we could go to New York and we can have like acceptance speeches and talk
Sex?
about
It
like
sounded like you were about to say
how
sex.
Yeah.
so we can have a sex speech on top of the stage and we can talk
can bring
about
Ellen.
we can talk about YouTube
You could sit on
problems.
invisible thumbs.
Yeah.
You got people like Ricky Gervais that
What?
wins these awards and stuff. We're on that level.
That's a high level.
That's a high
That's
level.
amazing.
That's a high
You guys,
level.
you guys should meet Danny if he wins.
Oh, dude,
that's
D4
even
and
for the
Y.
The two would be the most
D4
thrilled.
and NY. D.
What is he in, music or something?
We should do Dan's Bane thing for GIF of the year.
Ah.
You know, I was showing Jordan that has over 1 million views on Imgur or whatever.
Make him link it.
And like it has a source to the original. It's just like the
One-
Reddit
is
that
this the
posted
only-
as opposed to the video.
Is this the only GIF that's been nominated?
Nominate the Bane gift. Come on.
GIF of the year. There's only one of them, and it's.
What is
I don't
it?
know what it is.
It's
Well,
Marilyn
there's
Monroe.
GIF
Looks like.
makers, but there's not GIFs.
Marilyn Monroe.
yeah, there is GIF
Are you
of
okay?
the year.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
there?
good.
Yeah.
You seem right.
And there's only one.
You
thing
seem everything
nominated.
seems right with you right now.
Wow.
This is where I like to
I
see
want
you
the
more
Bane
often.
one on there. That'd
This
be cool.
mindset. This
You
is
seem in a
good.
really good place.
Yeah, you seem really calm,
Have you
peaceful.
taken up
if anything.
meditating lately?
Yeah.
He's been doing Buddhism, and
Yoga
stuff.
and
Yeah.
meditating.
I just sit in the
and
toilet for hours.
like that stuff?
Yeah.
Gonna
just
win
like-
some bullshit award.
I always did a bullshit award.
I don't even know what they give you for this. It would be so.
They give you an extra
I'm still number
$3.5
one on
million.
giftsound.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, listen. In this group, we just have a bunch of fucking winners.
We're winners.
And that's
Whenever
what-
we go places where there's competitions, we win.
We fucking kill
The,
it.
the Mass Effect 3 launch,
I got some.
3 of us won something there. Out
the
of
movie
5
thing?
drawings.
The Avengers
When we went to the
Marathon.
Avengers Marathon, 2 of us won.
Out of that entire thing, 3 prizes, 2 of us won.
We just clean. We clean house.
Listen,
Everyone get in
anybody
competition.
out there, you see us coming, just make way. We're winning. We're winning. That's what
We're
we
winners.
do. We're a bunch
Get
of
out of our
winners.
way, losers.
My mom
That
called
It
me.
actually kind of
My mom
makes me
calls me
tear
all
up
the
a
time.
little bit. I've never
Listen,
won anything in
James,
my life.
That's good.
Come on.
We're gonna
No,
get
it's
you there.
fine. Oh, that's
No, don't do that. Don't
you
do
look
that.
disgusting when you're sad.
Don't. Okay.
Your face is turning.
You win
red.
most
What's
disgusting
happening?
sad person ever.
You
I'm like holding it like really hard.
Yeah, your face is like turning red right there.
The corny music. He has 31 votes.
He has 31 nominations.
Okay, end it. We're done. We're done. We're done.
George's gonna start
We're
looking
done.
at the chat.
We're done.
Okay.
We're done.
Guys, thanks for joining Creature Talk. Yeah, all that great stuff. Like I said, the shirt's available. A whole bunch of new stuff off this stream's gonna be happening all next week and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Are we going?
Great.
Yeah, we're going. We're going.
Later.
We're going.
All right. See you guys later.
Yep. Trabajo!